up the ball. Literally, just hike the ball across the court. And then as soon as you get over the backcourt, back, it'll automatically put you in isolation. You run right by the defender and easy lane, bro.
Yeah.
Every single
Wow.
time. It's not, and I didn't do it as a cheat. Like I just noticed the more I play 2K every year, and this is literally how I have a two-way slasher, which means and then I'm a point guard who's fast and I drive to the hoop, even though I'm small. Whatever. So literally,
like an AI type of player.
It's basically every play is a give and go, but you start in the give and go as soon as you take the ball in. Literally, it's the ball back.
Like an AI type of player.
Only problem is they get used to it and then they start like throwing you the ball back before you ask for it, and it's always a backcourt violation. Be like, fool, wait for me to cross the line. Don't pass me the ball until I'm over the line, bro.
Wow.
All right. So, we are in. Welcome back, everybody. The very first of absolute pandemonium. As you can see, the boys have already started getting it in. We got my man Jay in the top left corner. We got my man Voqab in the top right. And my boy Sharod, bottom right. And, of course, your man, the Panda of Pandemonium. Call me Poe, sitting over here in the bottom left corner. So, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, as you can see. The boys was already in there about the NBA 2K, and you know how people get about their 2K.
Yes, sir.
You know how they get about their 2K. So, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and start this off. We had a couple of requested, I should say, topics that we're going to hit on as we go through.
Yes, sir.
There we go. All right, so, but we're going to start it off with one, and this is... it's just kind of a general topic. So I do want to congratulate William Shatner. I should say for finally making it to space. Captain Kirk finally got to space. Like you gotta, y'all gotta think about that. Like Kirk finally made it. You know, he's 90. He's the oldest person to make it too. The oldest.
The oldest?
Yes.
Might also be the most deserving.
That's amazing. That is honestly amazing.
Yep. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what? Respect. I can't even.
Right.
Yeah. He also he took a picture up there that says the Earth is not flat. I checked.
You flat.
Smart man.
So, Captain Kirk has verified everybody. The Earth is round. All right. So, end of the conversation. I think we're good. We're good there. The next thing I wanted to talk about. So, how do y'all feel about Magic?
The
Gathering or Magic?
Like straight in general.
And this is when you know you're talking to real nerds. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. No. So you talking about Magic the Gathering, Magic the anime, or Magic itself? Like
Magic itself this time. The reason I asked is
Focus. Okay, gotcha.
Focus. Right.
We believe that it exists. Is that what you're asking?
Well, no. That was gonna be my next question. Reason I brought it up.
I was ready for it.
Is this man right here? Y'all see this dude? The guy on the screen here. And I don't know if y'all looking at. Y'all not looking in the stream. That's why.
I am.
Oh, okay. Let me switch.
Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Oh, okay.
This guy right here is a official, legit wizard.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm still not seeing it. Where's it at? I'm trying to find it.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull up my Discord. Hold on. Let me actually get the video pulled up. Okay.
I'm gonna pull up his name. I'm gonna get his name real quick because I had it and then
it's Dumbledore.
This is a real person. Though.
This is a real
Yeah, I
person
know.
in New Zealand. He was being paid by the country of the government of New Zealand. The New Zealand Council ended their contract after 2 decades of service. Man been on the payroll for 20 years. 20 years, fam. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up so you can actually see it. This dude,
I'm waiting on him to catch up. Cause I already know what I want to talk about on this.
yeah, dude is.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab my food. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Hey, I got my. See, I brought the drinks to begin with.
All right, you see this?
Yeah, you see how.
Here you go.
So
just so y'all can see it.
yeah.
This is the New Zealand Council. This is the article. Ian Brackenbury Chanel was paid $16K a year to provide acts of wizardry for the city of Christchurch in New Zealand. And he's been doing this for the last 20 years. What you had to say, Jay? You said you was about to jump in on something. What's going on? What's
okay. So we've all seen the movie Now You See Me, right? So one of my favorite lines in that movie is when he was arrested and he was talking to the police officer. He said, "The number one rule of magic is being the smartest person in the room."
Yep.
So I'm guessing his number one rule of magic is being the smartest person in the country.
Look, I'm just saying, the dude pulled it off, and it's just like, so we just gonna do this? That's how
Bro,
we do this today?
Hold on.
$16,000 a year is kind of underpaid to be a magician.
He's not 16,000. Hold on. Well, the thing is, they wanted him to extend because they felt that he was not being used to his full capabilities.
Right.
So
hey, more power to you if you can, finesse the pooch like that.
I mean, shoot.
Like, don't get me wrong. I, growing up, love magic. I love doing tricks. To this day, I still know a couple of my old tricks. When I got older, I could not call it magic. I call them tricks, as you see. But it's to the fact of the matter, there is a such thing as magic, but magic is just unexplained science.
Okay.
That's my standpoint. I'm not saying, it's different types. You got magic, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo. I'm not going to get into all that because I have friends who actually study under those.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, like, when I didn't believe, the power in belief is such a strong thing. When you believe in something enough, it becomes real.
That's real.
And that's her standpoint on her voodoo and hoodoo.
And I'm not arguing it. I am not arguing at all. That was my bad on that one, y'all. I was sitting there. I was like, what the heck? I had it set to a 5-person show earlier. My boy Justin ended up not coming, so I've been sitting there clicking on the 5-person show to switch the stream back, and y'all over here on the other one. So, anyway.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what happened to Justin? I thought he was supposed to.
Yeah, he was supposed to be jumping in, but it didn't happen. So, and then he dropped out, so it moved the screens around on me. Darn it! Oh well, whatever. We're just gonna keep it pushing, because as soon as he come back in, it's gonna move everything back over. So, whatever.
My body is missing.
Let's see.
I got a half a body up here, half a body.
Half a body at the top, half at the bottom. We're gonna get it together.
Y'all on my tablet, so.
All right.
I got y'all on the tablet.
There he is.
Okay, I'm back. Give me a second here.
Welcome back. Back again.
I'm back. I'm back one time to 0 on Mega Man X.
Wow. I don't even know what to say on that one. I don't.
He's not lying.
He's really not. He's really not.
So what you missed was we was talking about the wizard.
The Wizard of New Zealand.
And have you seen Now You See Me, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, one of my favorite lines in that movie, the guy was like, the key to being a magician is to always be the smartest person in the room. And I'm like, I'm guessing he was the smartest person in the country
For 20 years. For 20 years. And not just
for
that,
20 years.
they said they want him to go handle Antarctica, some other small islands in between there and here. Like, we just want you to expand your gifts. What the hey?
Man,
But
hey,
hey,
make that money.
if he
Make
can get
that free
paid,
money. Make that free money.
right.
Money talks, as they say. Money talks.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very, very true.
Well, they get Magic talks a lot.
Clearly.
Tell me,
2,000
I'm a
viewers.
wizard too.
So, I know how to make things disappear. We're going to leave that alone.
Yeah.
Anyway, next topic. This one was vocabs. So, there have been a plethora of Isekai anime dropping in. It dropping into the world. It's crazy. So go ahead, Vocab. What was your point on this one? What was you
All
saying?
right, so this is my thing. All right, so I feel like there's like 4 genres of anime watchers, right? You got your commercial anime watchers, the ones who like they just watch whatever is popping at the moment.
Okay.
You got your hardcore anime watchers, people like us who are like, nah, that's trash. Okay, go check that out. We can actually like recommend stuff to people.
Got you.
You got
Right.
your people who watch anime just to watch anime.
Mm-hmm.
And you got people who watch everything. Like they just don't care. Just watching.
Just watch something on the screen.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
And so I feel like as somebody who falls into the second category, you know, who like takes anime and serious, isekai anime is like my guilty pleasure. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Okay.
You have your exceptions like Rising of the Shield Hero, where isekai is like actually a fire anime.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, and the slime reincarnated as a slime.
Reincarnated as slime is
amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've heard that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Very.
Like you get your exceptions every now and then, but for the most part, isekai is just, you know, it's something fun to watch. Like literally, I just finished one. It's Drugstore in Another World. Like,
oh yeah, that one's nice. It is hilarious though. Like,
it's funny as hell.
Oh yeah. Or have you seen
pleasure, bro?
The restaurant to Another World?
They just dropped a new season.
Nah,
Yes.
I seen that one yet.
Yeah.
When I was
It's on my watch list.
scrolling
I haven't seen
the
it too.
list, I'm like, oh wait, they literally just dropped another season. Then there's like a cell phone. I got a cell phone in Another World.
Oh yeah, that one was funny.
Like,
Dude's phone was dying.
right, and
It's a trend here.
It's so much of them. I feel like it's just the thing to do at this point.
So
Like,
I got 2 more I want to throw at y'all that just released. One is called Platinum End.
Oh, I've been waiting for that one. I've been waiting for that one.
It is out, bro.
It's out. Yeah.
In the first episode, when I say if you can watch that and not be hooked, I don't know what to tell you. Something's wrong. Like, okay, you went from I want to die to now I have every power that I wanted. I can fly faster than a bullet and make a person fall in love with me like I'm Cupid. To where they do whatever I want. Whatever.
Oh, what's it called? Hold on. Let me look through the list so I can find it. Because there's...
I just added it to my list.
Oh, yeah. Platinum End.
Think about it, the people who did Bakuman and Death Note. That's the crazy thing.
Yep.
That's the crazy thing about Platinum. You're like, wait, that's the same people who did Bakuman and Death Note. I know a lot of people did not like Bakuman, but that made me appreciate a lot of manga a hell of a lot once I finished reading that story.
I did not watch Death Note.
I'm going to show you another one.
Not.
I want y'all to watch this clip. This is the other one I wanted to bring up. You ready? Watch this. Yeah, bro. I forget the exact name. It's like the world's greatest. It literally is the world's greatest assassin.
I'll find it.
Gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. That's what it is.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I don't.
No, hold
They
it.
always do
That's
that with
another
the
part I
long
wanted to talk about with this. Why are the names getting longer and longer? Like they books now.
Bro,
Bro,
Bofume. I
legit.
don't want to get hurt, so I put all my stats on
Right.
defense. I'm like,
Right.
why?
Why is that a title?
Right, okay, so that's what I was gonna talk about. There's another Isekai. It's like one of those just like being funny joints.
Uh-huh.
And it's called like I fought slobs for 300
Yes.
years. Now I'm the best in the world.
Yes.
And that's the title. And I'm like, why is your title so long?
Oh,
Like,
another
I
one.
guess so you know what you're
though,
watching. I mean,
it is hilarious.
Another one on Funimation is what if you took a kid from the last dungeon village and put him in like it was like it takes him take him back to a regular area.
Like,
It's a great anime. It's great.
It's funny, bro.
But the title?
First of all, it's
Yeah, it's kind of a long title.
trying to pick up girls in the dungeon.
Oh, that one. That's where I think that's where it started. I'm not gonna lie.
That's where it started. Bro. That's like
great anime.
It is a great anime.
Things as a title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta love it though.
I do. No,
Like,
go ahead.
like the when I just said Bafumi or Bafumi.
Yeah.
Me and Voqab talked about this a while back. Great anime.
Hmm?
Strictly because the anime with no fan service and it's still keeping people attention.
Oh, of course.
That's a good
course.
thing.
Like, those are rare. Those are rare. Don't get me wrong. I'm a guy. I love fan service. Like,
Yeah.
shoot me. But
Yeah.
this anime was so good. Main character is a woman and well, a little girl, and it's not over sexualized at all. Not even the grown women are over sexualized.
Yeah.
And that
That's
shit is
good.
amazing.
Good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And season 2 comes out next year. I'm so ready for it. Like, this is an anime I can watch with my little girl.
Oh yeah. And she's a beast too. The chick in there, she's
Oh,
a monster. I was like
on accident.
OP.
Like,
speaking
No
of
doubt.
female male main characters that are beasts, I want to bring up an anime that I feel like got so slept on, and not even that many people have seen it. Y'all remember Elfin Lied, bruh?
I do.
I
do.
remember about it, but I never
See,
watched it.
They was like, yo, I don't know, bruh. It was so great, and not that many people like. I know a lot of anime.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all came up in that like blurred community.
Yeah.
A lot of people I told about anime do not know about.
They don't even know the
Elfin Lied.
name of it. Yeah. Or
Bro,
Sarah for the
gotta
End is another one
find
like
it.
that.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard about that from an old anime podcast I used to listen to, Outlaw
Yeah.
Bars. They used to always talk about that anime.
Yeah.
Bruh, so great, bruh.
No, I agree.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
If you
Oh yeah,
could
that should be on everybody's
even-
watch list at some point. It is definitely one of those.
It's,
So,
it's,
I got a
it's
point.
crazy.
Got a point I want to bring up
Yeah.
because the question, like you said, was why so many Isekis all of a sudden like getting just dumped in. Do you think that they are Isekis are an easy medium to bring about conversation and discussion about almost anything happening in the world today
Easy.
without being politically incorrect?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Literally,
wholeheartedly.
just pick a topic at random. They're like, all right, make an isekai about it, bro. Like, it's so easy.
Yep.
It's probably
It's
why.
funny. It's funny you say that though.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look hard enough, you can find one for any topic, bro.
Literally.
Bro,
There's a farm.
it is a
There's a restaurant.
girl on TikTok.
Right.
And she has a little thing that she does. And one of her things is like, there's an anime. She's basically talking to herself. She's like, there's anime for anything. And so the person comes in and start just like just saying random shit. And she's like, you want which one? The one with the long season, or the one with the short season? Then she like the girl like, it's no way there's anime about this.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
I know
bro.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I've seen that.
I know what you're
I
talking
think
about.
she's
It's
part
it
like
can't
80
be.
now, like part 6. Like she's in the 60s now with parts. I'm like, bro, this shit is hilarious because every anime she did, I was naming that she was going.
Yep.
Like, this shit is hilarious. There's an anime for everything. There is.
Oh yeah. Okay. I want to throw that in there just to see what y'all thought about that. Like I said, because I think that's why a lot of with everything that's going on across the world, I think that Asekis allow for you to touch any and every topic
Right. That's
I
true.
agree. I agree.
without it being an issue. You know,
Right.
so
Because the ones who get serious about it, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, listen a second," like,
Gotta
whatever.
see that.
And the ones who not serious about it, they gonna enjoy it. They just gonna be like,
right,
"It's kind of
Right.
fun."
They're just gonna enjoy it for the ride. Nothing wrong with that.
So,
right.
There's an anime for everybody.
So,
I always tell people
so
there's an anime for everybody.
there's
Oh
literally
yeah.
an anime for
there is.
everybody, bro.
I have a question though.
Yes, I have an answer.
So when you have them friends that don't watch anime or not to anime and they want to watch anime, what is first anime pick for them to watch?
Ooh, that's a
Honest
good question.
advice.
Oh, that's a very
Honest
good
Good.
one.
advice.
It
I
does
go
depend on
first
the
because I
friend.
think of it.
It does depend on the friend.
So I have three. Now, for my female friends, I would ask what do they look like, what TV shows do they watch now?
Right. You
So
got
a
That's what I
lot of
go with.
it's like
foundation.
Real Housewives and stuff like that. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go closer towards the Ezekiel type area.
Okay.
Right.
Now it's easier for a guy because you get like, do you want to send him to High School DxD or do you want to send him to Baki? Either one, he's gonna watch.
Right.
Not you
That's
said
right.
high school D&D or Baki.
High
Pick
School
I
one.
DxD.
just watched that last year. Woo, man! If only the
They
author would have
lied.
lived, that was getting good. Man, oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I watched High School DD for a joke. Like the first season, I'm like, this is retarded, and then the second season, I'm like, hold on, the story's
But it's
actually
legit
getting
though.
good.
The story is
I
actually
agree
The
with
first,
legit.
you,
I'm like,
bro.
wait a minute. But
I mean, high school
those,
does a lot like Food Wars. If you get past the fan service, you got a pretty decent
Us.
story.
Can you watch High School D&D and not be entertained?
Clearly.
Clearly, we
Are
are.
Never.
you not entertained?
look, hold on. Let me take a sip with you.
Right. Don't worry.
No, look,
I'll wait.
let me get it straight out the bottle.
He said, don't worry.
You ain't
I'll
got no
wait.
bottle.
Are you
But
not entertained?
so for the people who watch anime and looking for new anime to watch, I'll go to like, well, if it's somebody younger, I know they watch anime. I watch my favorite two animes: Rama One Half and Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh,
Okay.
I can see that. Okay, I can respect that.
What was the first one?
Rama One Half.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say it again.
Hey, a lot of people,
That's
sleep
classic
on
one. That's a
Rama.
classic. Yeah. That's a
Like
classic.
that is the classic. Like, bro, long as shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
if they kept
Yeah.
going with it, it would be surpass Pokemon and One Piece. It
Yeah.
is good. The
Yeah.
movies are good. The movies are canon. It's not one of them animes where you have the anime in a movie that doesn't even belong in the anime. It was just something they thought about doing and
Yep.
did just to make the movie. Can't stand it. That's aggravating. Dragon Ball Z is big on that. Movies that are not canon.
We gonna get into DBZ later because I
Yeah.
got a whole
Yeah,
bone to pick with
movies.
I don't want
DBZ.
to talk about it.
We gonna talk now. We
At least
gonna
my
hit
hero's
that.
doing it right.
If we make it that long,
My hero's doing it
if
right.
we decide to
Dragon
stay,
Ball.
oh yeah,
Oh my gosh, bro! It's
All right.
we gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
We
we'll
gonna
hit
talk
that
about
later. All right,
Dragon
so
Ball, yeah, that's another story. I go on a rant about that one. They need to be thinking Team 4-Star, but that's a story for another day.
Team
We
Force.
already
See,
had
you gonna
Rob
stop
on
it.
Team 4-Star.
all day. Team 4-Star all day.
Oh.
By the by,
Yeah,
we
they
are
just
not even
started a TikTok
affiliated
too,
with
by the
them.
way. They just started a TikTok.
If y'all, to follow them. Follow Team 4-Star. If y'all don't know about Team 4-Star, I need y'all to look that up. Pull up the DBZ abridged version. Us old heads, we better know it, darn it. Like, if we had that, bruh.
They make
listen.
I feel every day somebody make me feel older and older.
Hey,
Hey,
bruh. Do you think of it this way? Team 4-Star came out when we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
True.
The DBZ abridged, we was in high school.
This ain't even got nothing to do with anime, but this recently happened and it made me go, "Damn, I'm old." Somebody saw Omarion in concert. It was like this generation. So they was watching. You remember Omarion used to do all the all of that. They watching him and they put like a little caption. It was like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Yeah. So,
bro, are you trying to clown
That-
Omarion's?
Man, that was my college days. Jesus
Like,
Christ.
you grew up on this. You got.
It's
Let
like
pump it up. Come on in the club.
they don't dance no more. Dance is not a thing. If a song don't tell you what to do, they don't do it. If it's not a 30,
No, it's not even. No. Wait.
2-second,
It's not even that. It's not even that, bro. Like I've been on TikTok for a little while. I got a little follow. I'm 1,600, and like watching this shit. It's funny. It's funny because they will find older songs to make a dance to. And it was this one girl who did a song that tells you what to do in the song, and she did something completely different. And when I said just about everybody in the black community, like, no, what you not finna do is mix this song.
I know what you're talking about.
Like it's not dancing to the point. These kids can fucking dance. Like they
Oh,
doing
they can.
on that stupid shit. Like
Yeah.
like some of the shit is stupid.
Those kids can
Like,
dance.
the agility and the condition they gotta have to do this shit is funny. Huh?
This is a dance. It's a dance, bro.
But you gotta think about it. When we was coming up, our folks looking at us like that's a dance. What was the heel toe? That's a dance.
Everybody
Like,
had theirs.
The truth, though.
Harlem
Everybody
Shake.
had
That's wrong
theirs.
with it. I'm just saying, like,
Not that Miami Heat bullshit. I'm talking about the real Harlem Shake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Bow Wow. You just don't know the way you want that.
That's off the shoulder.
like if you go on TikTok for a month and you will hear a song like, oh, I know this song. They're making up their own dances to the song. Like it was so funny. This one little girl was trying to she was playing all black music, and it was like one of those things, generational dances. And she was supposed to make a dance to meet me in the trap. It's going down. She was like,
wait.
oh, what did you doing?
No.
He said timeout.
You
Blow your
poor
whistle
kid.
and throw your flag.
Somebody said that Young Jock, Meet Me in the Trap is a generational song.
Yeah, bro.
Who said
Chain hang
that
low.
way? So
Man,
I
that's
Soulja
generational
Boy.
status. Oh boy.
off the wall and slice their head off. I will pull my katana off the wall.
Nah.
This was a generational song.
It was a generational dance.
Hey, bro.
What next? The Soulja Boy Superboy dance is gonna be
Yep.
Oh,
It is.
Damn.
That was actually on some award show recently.
Yeah.
DC Young Fly did the Soulja Boy on stage, and they was just like,
Oh, you
"What
talking
are
about the
you
BT Awards?
Yeah,
Or the Hip Hop Awards?
yeah." And it was supposed to be like,
because
of
you
the,
know,
of
Chico
our
being in college
decade.
older than him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, "This is our shit." Like,
Right.
he wasn't lying. Everybody was doing it.
All right, so let's switch it up. I got something for y'all. Don't
Is
get
money?
mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I
No,
have
it's not
all
money.
respect for this man. All respect for this man. But welcome to the Steve verse.
Oh no. Oh,
Welcome to the
no.
Steve verse. Have y'all seen these?
With the
Let me
Steve
pull
Harvey
this
memes? Oh lord.
Oh, the Steve Harvey memes? Yes,
Listen,
I've seen them.
got
I
him
ain't
as
see the
Loki.
blue one. I ain't see the blue one. I saw the green one.
Yeah, bro. They got him as Genus for crying out loud. Genus.
They
Yo, they had him.
Venus. Oh no.
They had him as
Not
Playboy
Venus.
Cardi.
Yeah, bro.
They had him as in the Green Lantern Corps.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's up
The
here.
green
Yep.
one
Oh,
was alright.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
The Doc Alba had me. I died laughing when I saw the
Did you see the
Doc
Squid
Alba.
Games?
I was like, bro. Squid
So
Games.
So
they
they
don't
don't
Bottom corner?
see that one.
Bruh, they made him a Teletubby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he made my God a Teletubby.
Uh-huh.
You know
Don't
what?
get
Hey,
me
bro,
wrong. His
Fresh
sense
is
is
telling
fresh.
us-
Steve Harvey.
But Steve, we love you. We love you, Steve. But bruh.
I wish you would do something about that damn mustache.
One of my favorite kings of comedy.
Bruh.
With Bernie Mac right there. I consider it with Bernie Mac right there.
Like, bruh. That's all I can say.
Bro, like Steve. Hold on, real quick. Let me take a moment of silence.
Your suit game is immaculate.
Immaculate.
It is immaculate.
They be
I
kind
root
of
for-
big.
Yeah.
They be kind of big for you. They don't fit.
but like the black leather pants with the blue jacket. I mean, I thought Trunks when I first saw him.
I thought Trump. That was the first
Like
person I thought.
immediately, like no
You know what,
cosplay,
though?
just a bald Trunks or an old Krillin. You know what I mean? Like
You know what I thought
Trump
when
clothes.
I saw it?
yeah,
I said, hilarious, raw, Eddie Murphy.
oh Lord, delirious. Yeah. But stick with one color then.
Martin,
Stick with one
you
color.
remember that era, 90s,
I thought the front
80s,
the front man
everybody
one was
was
good
wearing
too.
leather
Everybody was
suits.
having leather. Yeah.
Leather suits, bro.
It's
Not
true.
just regular leather. They was leather suiting it up, bro.
But it all matched.
They matched.
True.
And they
He coordinated. You gotta give him that. He coordinated at least.
Now,
You gotta
don't
give
get
him
me
that.
wrong. In the green, it was still fresh as hell.
It was fresh.
The
True.
suit was still
It was
fresh as
a
hell.
lot of green. It was
But
a lot of green.
it was just a lot of green. Like I was like Riddler off top. All you need is a cane.
right.
All you
Because
need is a cane.
at least the Riddler had the purple.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? He went
I
straight
think the best
up.
one I saw was in the green, the Elder Tagoro. I mean, not younger Tagoro. I
Lord.
get those.
Lord.
That one was
no.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Young Tagoro. Oh my
Tagoro,
god, that's
wow.
perfect. I was trying to think of his name. I can't think of his name. It was just blank for a second. I'm like Tagoro.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, y'all got too
We
much
love
time
you,
on your
Steve.
hands now.
We love you so much.
I said, did Steve Harvey try to gender bend?
Talia jumped in. Appreciate you jumping in the chat, Talia.
Y'all heard me?
Well, what'd you
What
say?
Did he try to what?
I said, did Steve Harvey try to gender bend Poison Ivy?
Oh no.
God!
No. Stop it. Stop
Wow.
it.
I said, because my guy,
Not poison,
my
no.
That's a
guy
lot of
out
green,
here
though.
looking like he going through photosynthesis.
I mean, no.
Hey,
Dead.
hey,
Dead.
just imagine he walked outside, his head started shining. He about to do a solar beam.
Feel me? Do you feel me?
Oh, that TN solar flare.
Okay.
Solar
I'm
Flare
done.
times 200 with that
I'm
ball
done.
it is.
Black man was Bulbasaur.
Oh no! Stop it!
Snivy, all green.
All great.
Said, what's the gecko Pokemon? The lizard.
Oh, Trico.
Hey,
And the
don't
messed
do
up
Trico
part
like
is,
that.
hold on. The messed up part is, I'm thinking of the Trico from Pokemon, the Detective Pikachu.
Yes,
That was all creepy.
decent.
Not the one from the
Yeah.
game. The creepy
Bro.
one from the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I was the anime with the toothpick. That was
Yeah.
that was a black.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trico in the
yeah.
anime is black. You can't tell me otherwise. That's a black.
Oh,
That's
no,
a black
he was a
Pokemon.
mechanic.
You can't.
He was a mechanic.
I
Yep.
said, I said,
Trico was
Steve
black
Harvey-
and Squirtle was black.
Oh yeah, Squirtle was definitely black.
I said, if
Yeah,
Steve Harvey
yeah.
put on these,
Squirrel out of squad. I mean, yeah, squad
Right.
with him.
Right, with the
Rep the
shades.
crew.
With the shades. Like, oh yeah.
I said, if Steve Harvey put on some gray suspenders, he could be Scyther.
You know what? Wow.
I'm about to mute you.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm about to
I'm
mute you.
leaving.
All right.
That was a good one.
Let's switch gears. Let's
But
switch
you
gears
know,
up.
them little praying mantis
I got
on.
switch chairs up for you.
Oh man. Okay. Y'all ready? I'm about to, since we talking about feeling old, it's a perfect segue. One franchise gotta go.
Okay.
Out of 4?
Out of these 4.
Okay.
This is history here.
Ready.
Let me see.
This is youth. This is childhood. Ninja Turtles.
Damn,
Wait,
you made it
what-
Power
hard.
Rangers.
What?
I think there's normally like one that you
Wait,
just
it ain't
throw
popped up
on.
here yet. Give me a second.
Yeah, I can see it. Hold on.
Ooh, well, first of all, Ninja Turtles ain't going nowhere.
Ninja Turtles.
That.
Nope.
Teenage
Nah,
Mutant Ninja
Ninja
Turtles, the
Turtles.
original. He-Man, the original He-Man. The old Transformers or the original Power Rangers.
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Okay.
With it. I'm gonna
You
let
gotta
y'all-
erase it from history.
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Oh, that's
Who and
that's
why?
a tricky one.
Who and why? Who wants? I'm gonna give you some time to think, and then who want to
I'm
start
ready.
it off?
I'm ready.
Okay, what's the four? We got He-Man, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, and what's the fourth one?
Transformers, the original.
Transformers.
The original
Okay.
Transformers.
Original Transformers, original
Hey,
He-Man.
you ready? 'Cause I'm ready.
Hey, go whoever want to start. Voqab, you want to go?
Hey, Jay, you want to go first? Or you
It don't
want me to
matter.
go first?
Go on the go, bro.
Alright, so I'm going to get rid of the original Power Rangers.
Okay.
Out of these
okay.
four. And the reason is for the racism.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I see where you're going. Okay.
Ranger, black. The Yellow Ranger, Asian. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Okay.
You know what you was doing.
Yeah.
You know what you was doing. And rest in peace, Trini.
True.
Because you know.
Right. True.
R.I.P.
True.
But like, I just had to find something because this is an actual hard four. Like, this is all nostalgia. And on top of nostalgia, they're actually they were like all good.
And remember, you got to take the entire franchise out.
Like no Power Rangers.
No Power Rangers. Right.
Ooh, that's a domino effect.
Yeah.
That is a domino effect.
Beast Wars was
the truth, bro.
It was my shit.
Optimus
and
Prime.
I feel like Power Rangers took a fall. Like after the original, they had the ninja joint that was fire.
Okay.
Then they started doing like the space and the. I was like
literally Power Rangers was like this.
Yeah, it was like how we talked about earlier. How you can come up with an anime for everything. That's what they try to do with the Power Rangers franchise.
Power Rangers for everything.
I'm like, let me think of something. Okay, Power Ranger for that. All right.
You want a Hawaiian Power Ranger? All right, Power Ranger Ninja Storm.
Okay.
You want police Power Rangers? Which one?
That's my reason why they gotta go. Because first of all, like I said in the beginning, you cannot get rid of Ninja Turtles. I will chop you up. I'll chop you up with Leonardo's swords. I will stab you with Raphael's size. I will hit you over the head with Donatello's fucking staff, and I will slap you in the face with Michelangelo's nunchucks. You cannot get rid of the turtles. That's just no.
All right.
Okay,
So Voqab says the Power Rangers. Who's next?
I go. So I feel like. Hold on. Sharod, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, so I am the youngest.
Yeah, you the baby in the group.
I'm the youngest. So with me being the youngest here, y'all can understand this. I watched all of these. I love them all.
Okay.
But for me, it has to be He-Man.
Okay.
Reasons why.
Bold choice.
That's bold.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go for it.
One, He-Man's verse is not as big as the other three verses.
Okay.
True.
Fact.
True.
Okay.
Facts.
Two. I've watched more Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers than anybody. Like I think I stopped the last. I have not seen the last 3 or 4 seasons of Power Rangers because I don't have time.
Right.
But Ninja Turtles, forever love Ninja Turtles. 3. I would never go against Transformers for anything.
I feel that. I'm not mad at that.
I can't argue
That's
that.
a
I can't
respectable
argue.
answer.
It is.
Respectable answer.
So Power Rangers is such a big part of my life, strictly because my favorite color is green, strictly because of the Green Ranger whooping all those Rangers.
Hey, yo, that was facts.
That is
Tommy,
hold on. Side note. When the Legend of the White Dragon drops, we will be doing something here after that comes out.
I will be here.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that was coming out. I told you that about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's my reason. Like, don't get me wrong, love He-Man. Skeletor is one of my favorite villains. Like,
have you seen all the Skeletor memes that's been going around?
Oh yeah, yeah, hilarious.
It was funny because somebody saw the meme and was laughing at it, but didn't know who Skeletor was. Like,
yeah,
that's even more funny.
That's the sad part.
More funny.
That's sad.
Skeletor is one of the only villains who lose unless you know he lost and laughs when he loses.
Right.
Like, not
and
joking.
Then run away.
I can't believe that even.
All right, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
You got me this time.
And then,
but I'll be back.
From Inspector Gadget. Only two do that.
I'm not gonna
right.
But you're missing one cartoon that should have been in this mix.
What?
Because it's right around the era of Transformers and He-Man, G.I. Joe. I know, but G.I. Joe.
Ooh, see, that's gonna start some bar fights. That's some fights.
Yeah, see,
can't
you
put
add G.I. Joe to this, it becomes a
It's
different.
ooh.
Yeah.
It's
Although,
already hard as it is.
I'm gonna be honest, if you add GI Joe to this, for me, it makes it that much simpler.
I feel that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because
G.I.
GI
Joe is
Joe,
one of those like hit or miss.
it's a hit or miss, right?
It's a hit
Yep,
or miss.
very hit or miss. Yep.
The longevity of the series, the way they
Right.
came back with the 2 new movies. I haven't seen Snake Eyes yet, but the other ones I was like,
Snake Eyes was popping. I ain't gonna hold you.
okay, it was good. Okay.
Yeah, Snake Eyes was popping.
But like that last one, I was
I
like,
gotta see it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things. But Rod, what's your choice? What are you going with?
Okay, after thinking about the 4, I'm actually going to choose Power Rangers, but I'm going to choose it for a different reason.
Okay.
Because what I like to do with a lot of these one gotta go, I think about everything with the franchise.
Okay.
Right.
And one of the main reasons I'm picking Power Rangers, that way we don't have that dumb live action Ninja Turtles Saban cartoon. That live action Ninja Turtles. So getting rid of Power Rangers actually boosts the Ninja Turtles in a way. Because Saban did Power Rangers and that Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation.
That's true.
Now, if they never got Power Rangers, you're not going to get that live action series, that live action Ninja Turtles. And also, with Power Rangers gone, it's a big domino effect because that was a big factor that get rid of Power Rangers boost Ninja Turtles alive.
It's logic, bro.
So
this is not how one gotta go. This is the way I do my one gotta go.
I feel
this
that.
is the way I do it.
I feel that.
So if you think about that, and I'll continue going on. Power Rangers was a good franchise, but if you go compare a lot of the Power Rangers seasons to their Super Sentai counterparts, a lot of them are garbage.
Okay. Now I was gonna bring that part up because that's something that we hadn't talked about yet. Technically, Rangers came from Super Sentai. So if the entire Rangers franchise is erased, would that mean Super Sentai is gone too?
No.
I don't think so.
No. Because it's an adaptation. I wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adaptation.
I wouldn't get that. That's because they adapt the footage. Just a different story.
Okay.
I feel like
But Power Rangers, the way it's set up with the Sentai footage and the live action, that's gonna go.
Okay.
What's not gonna go is Super Sentai because that's this whole different avenue. That's a whole different beast.
But y'all gonna get rid of Power Ranger movies though?
Yeah, all of it. All of it.
It's a franchise.
Ooze was
You
a
gotta
beast,
go.
but
I'm joking. There was some good seasons. Of Power Rangers. I mean, I hate to lose the OG Power Rangers. I hate to lose Battle Thunder. I hate to use SPD, but they gotta go. They gotta go.
If it make you feel better, I'll buy you like a Megazord.
I'll buy you a Megazord or something. I don't know.
Let me get
but I got another point with the Power Rangers. I got another point with the Power Rangers.
Go for
it. Another reason you pick Power Rangers is because it's a domino effect. Think about how many different channels have had the Power Rangers over there. Fox had it. Nick had it. I forget who. I think Nick has it now. I don't know who has it.
Gotcha.
CBS or somebody has it. I don't know who has the Power Rangers right now. That's money that they could have spent elsewhere. Who knows? Maybe Nick would have got the Ninja Turtles.
That's another reason why the Power Rangers gotta go. They're hoes, bruh.
He said they channel hoes. Wow.
It's tricky out here, bruh.
Wow.
That's the thing. I forgot. I just remembered Disney, after it was done with Fox, Disney got Power Rangers, and then now Nickelodeon has them. I think Nickelodeon sold it to Hasbro. Yeah, so Hasbro has the Power Rangers now. Nickelodeon sold it to Hasbro now.
Come on, bro. They hoes, bro. They tricky.
Yep, that's one way. That's why I say get rid of Power Rangers. Because you're both Ninja Turtles, because they lose one of their worst iterations in the process.
Okay.
You remember when we grew up, you watched Nickelodeon for certain shows. You watched Disney for certain
You knew the
shows.
order. You jumped the channels in between because you knew which show was coming at what time. Yeah.
All three in front of Power Rangers. Hoes. They hoes.
Beetle Boys was better.
All right. Well, I'll round it out.
Beetleborgs?
I gotta go with Beetleborgs sucked.
You just say Beetleborgs?
Yeah, Beetleborgs sucked.
Big bag
Sucked.
Beetleborgs.
I can't.
The sword was better than Power Rangers, bro.
Oh, Beetleborgs was the true Panda.
I mean, okay.
I'm a VR Trooper
My thing
person,
was
but
this.
Beetleborgs
That's what I'm
are
saying. You got to remember, we had VR Troopers,
We
Beetleborgs, and Power Rangers at the same time.
They was at the same time.
At the exact same time.
VR
And then you had the
They're
dude who wanted to be
superhero, they're
Beetlejuice so
Rumor.
bad. Dude wanted to be Beetlejuice so bad. Like, you know, I was just like, it's too much. It's too much suited people at one time. But I gotta go with He-Man too. And it's simply just because we're talking about franchises from history. I gotta get rid of it. I gotta get rid of He-Man.
You hurt my heart right there with that.
Well, here's my reason. Here's my reason.
You my age.
I know. But hear me out. We talking about whole franchises. I'm not touching Optimus Prime and Beast Wars. That's not happening.
You can't.
You can't. The Ninja Turtles. We are now in the last Ronin series.
Ooh,
If y'all have not heard about that, for those who are watching, the last Ronin you have to read that. He is the last turtle standing. The rest are dead. You need to go check it out. I'm not going to spoil it right now. Maybe another conversation.
I know who it is.
For another day. Oh, I know who it is.
I lost a bet with my girlfriend who the Ronin was. I lost a bet on that one.
Oh, yeah. That's a conversation for another day.
Oh, for sure.
But you got to watch that. So we can't get rid of Ninja Turtles. It is what it is. And the new Turtles movies are legit. I'm not going to lie. The way they got Raph in that Turtles movie, I was like, yo, I love it.
I like how they gave you more personalized characters.
Yes.
Because throughout the years, they all was basically quadruplets.
Exactly.
And now we got the live movies in there, like Ralph is big as shit.
Do you want to know who I want to see? They did Rocksteady and Bebop. I loved how they did that, by the way. I think they did amazing. I want to see Sheamus. I want to see Yoshio Jimbo. The rabbit.
Okay, yeah.
Yoshio. I want to see him. Yusaragi Jimbo. I forget his name. The Ninja Rabbit.
Oh, I don't forget his exact name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's Jim something Jimbo. Usagi Jimbo. Usagi Yojimbo.
Jimbo.
Yes.
I know exactly. I can't think of his name.
I can think about that in a movie now. Think about him in his movies now. It would be so clean. So clean.
Oh yeah.
I want to see that.
The movie with him, that would be fire. That would be fire.
Fire. Right, that's what I'm saying. They got the graphics for it now. They clearly have the graphics for it. Oh yeah. So
hey, and if they fuck up, we'll just bully them like we did the people who made Sonic.
Sonic, exactly. Which, by the way,
it worked.
They better have. We was gonna fight.
But I'm glad they changed Sonic. Thank God.
Yeah, that was a whole situation. The other thing was this. Even though I loved He-Man, growing up, you remember back in the day, we ain't had that many individuals of color as heroes. I was more of a Brave Star kid.
Okay, I feel that. And I'm not mad at that.
I love He-Man. I have the power all day long. But Brave Star was my dude. Him in 30-30? Yeah, bruh.
Let me keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I kept He-Man because I wanted to smash She-Ra, bro.
I'm not mad, but she had her own series. So
Let's be real. They gave her own series, but it's all because of He-Man.
Yes,
bro.
it's true.
And you know He-Man was that He-Man. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That She-Ra to Sharod.
Right. I was like, this new stuff. I'm yeah.
You feel me though?
Yeah. All right, so this next topic is Rod's. This one was for Rod. He said, tell me if I got it wrong. You said,
okay.
What if horror villain icons could go SS? Is that right?
No, the other way around. Like if someone in the movie could turn Super Saiyan, would they be able to survive the rest of the movie?
Oh, so if they're in a horror movie with a person and they turn Super Saiyan, could they make it out?
Erica, this is for you.
Yes.
Because I've been thinking about this. This has been on my mind since October started.
Here's your list.
What?
About it, I literally wrote in the joint. I was like, I'm gonna think about it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't.
Here's your list. Here's your images. So basically, he's saying in Alien, for example, Alien versus Predator, if a human went Super Saiyan, would they still made it out of Alien?
Okay.
And these are the options. These are the options.
These are the villains.
Okay.
Yeah, and think about the original Super Saiyans. So think about Goku turning Super Saiyan against Frieza. That specific. If you want to get that specific, if you want to go that route.
This is my argument. My argument.
Automatically, out of these, if Super Saiyan and Scream, they win, bro. That's that.
Child's Play 2. Chucky was the first person I thought of. Chucky, yep. Super Saiyan, you can beat Chucky.
Now, see, Chucky, you gotta. That's another issue because Chucky possessed by Charles Manson, bro. Like, you talking about a real serial killer? This ain't no.
Nah, Chucky can get it. Chucky can get it. Depending on what character it is. I think the key point is the character.
Exactly.
What's the white dude name in the top left?
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers
up on the screen. No, well, I guess the right in the little square.
Scream, Jason. Oh, Hannibal Lecter.
Okay,
Hannibal Lecter you could be turned Super Saiyan.
Listen, Hannibal, Scream, and Chucky are the ones that can be beat. The reason why is the fact that they're all normal people.
Okay.
And everybody else everything else is like superpower or
or supernatural.
Supernatural. Super Saiyan only multiplies by a certain number, and the first Super Saiyan is the lower multiple, which is 2 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a normal person, you're only gonna go 2 to 3. Whereas we don't know what the fuck Michael Myers is because that is the fastest slow
dude ever.
Anybody could be Michael Myers. That's my thing. Like,
Jason, same thing. Fastest slow motherfucker. First of all,
Jeepers Creepers.
Just give Jeepers Creeper is. He's a.
I know. Yeah, he's in there. It's right above Freddy.
Majin Buu.
So, right, he's like Majin Buu.
He absorbs your body like Majin Buu.
Yeah, or Cell. I mean, technically, Alien would be Cell.
True.
Right.
Yeah. Pennywise would be Janemba.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's switch it up. I got a question then. If we took these individuals and only one went Super Saiyan, who could beat the gamut on the rest of them?
Ooh, good question.
I like that.
If one of them became Super Saiyan,
I got my money on Freddy. I got my money on Freddy Krueger.
Yep. If
I was
one
gonna say Freddy. I was say I feel like Freddy, bro.
Okay.
Because I feel like low key Freddy already cooked half of them up.
Okay.
True.
Then you make Freddy.
But he lost to Jason though. But he lost to Jason. But he lost to Jason. But he lost.
Did he though, or did Jason have plot armor? Just saying.
Yeah, Jason has plot armor, so he doesn't even need Super Saiyan.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. Jason.
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers. That would be the equivalent of Cell or Boo. I'm not gonna lie. Like that would be the equivalent of Boo.
That would be Cell absorbing Boo. Like, or Boo absorbing Cell.
Jeepers Creepers. That's all. I don't know. I can't give it to him.
This is my thing. Hear me out though. If Jeepers Creepers beats one of them and take a body part, he gets the power of that body part. Pretty much like
right. For sure. Like I get the logic. I just don't fuck with him, so I can't give it to him.
So hold on. Are we all in agreement that Chucky's not doing shit even if he goes Super Saiyan?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Wait. In his defense, I kind of look at him like Go Tinks. Chucky. Yeah, no, Chucky. I kind of see him like Go Tinks.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean? He's not gonna finish the gamut, but
he's gonna hurt on him.
He's gonna hurt somebody, right?
Oh, he's definitely gonna hurt somebody.
He's taking some of the gamut out.
Hold on, Go Tinks or Go 10?
Tinks.
No, Go Tinks.
Tinks is right. Tinks is stupid. That's why the fusion is dumber than the regular.
I'm not.
You say you won't even give him that?
I'm not giving him Go Tinks.
No, okay.
Can't get
Nah,
it.
but you know what? If Shucky had Super Saiyan, he get too cocky for his own good.
That's why I said go
Goku.
Tinks.
He'll be Kid Trunks then. Cause Trunks can
Okay,
kick
Kid
shit.
Trunks. Okay, I can see that.
I love, but we
Yeah.
love Trunks though. But we love Trunks though.
We love Trunks. Yeah.
Chucky.
This is true.
Yeah, but
We,
Kid Trunks
we
is
love
cocky.
all-
He's
We
his
love
daddy's
Yeah.
son. He is his daddy's son.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all
Oh,
I'm gonna
for
say.
sure.
His daddy's son. We love
Oh, for
Vegeta.
sure.
I mean, he's like, I'm a prince. What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
So we all know that Scream and Hannibal will not beat nobody, even if
They
was
gone.
Super
They
Saiyan.
gone.
No.
Yeah.
What about okay?
Okay.
What if you gave not Freddy, Frankenstein? Because that's who's next to
Frankenstein?
Hannibal Lecter.
I mean, Frankenstein already an
Is that
android,
Frankenstein?
so
I thought that
Nah,
was
but Frankenstein's already slow. I mean, even if he'd probably just be like a slower Broly, if anything. DBZ Broly, anyway. He'd probably just be a slower Broly.
Okay. Now I didn't put these on there, but I'm gonna throw these in the mix just because this is my territory. I'm not a big horror person. What if you took Dracula or Van Helsing, the werewolf
Ooh.
version?
Okay, wait. Say it again.
Dracula Van Helsing.
Vlad version of Dracula, or
Okay.
werewolf version of Van Helsing, and Super
Ooh.
Saiyan them.
Super Saiyan.
Dracula would be scary as hell. He's
Dracula.
already scary.
It's Dracula.
I gotta go. If we Super
Gotta
Saiyan,
get it,
I gotta
Dracula.
go Dracula, bro. I gotta go Dracula.
Dracula. Gotta go
Dracula?
Dracula. He's too
Like,
cunning. He's too
murking,
cunning.
he's murking everybody on this list.
Oh yeah, obviously.
He was already doing that without the Super Saiyan. Just-
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So go ahead.
I
He
feel
thought
like
it was
that
gonna be a little
was
argument
too
without
sweet,
no.
bro.
No.
You know what though?
We
bro?
No. Run it.
I do legit favor werewolves over vampires,
Oh,
but
I'm werewolf over vampire all day, every day.
I'm definitely. I love werewolves.
Dracula.
I would be a vampire. I don't want to transform into a werewolf.
Oh,
I don't want to go that. I don't want
all
to go through
day.
the transformation process.
I respect that. I respect that.
That's the
respect
thing I
that.
would want.
But
So
Might be
it
you-
also
something out of
depends on the
Animal.
verse. It depends on the
You're already
verse.
halfway there. You're already halfway there.
Wow. He said you bared it out already, bro.
I'm just saying.
So
Low key, I still holler at the moon. So you know what I mean?
hey, is what it is.
My
I ain't mad
name,
at you.
Kamar, literally means the moon. That's the translation of my name.
There you go.
So,
Makes
why I
sense.
favor werewolves more. You know what I mean? But in this fight,
We know better.
Dracula,
So
bro.
here's my
Man,
thing. I'm not gonna lie. I still would pick the Van Helsing werewolf over Dracula Super Saiyan because the first thing I'm thinking is SS4. Bottom line,
Okay.
You know what? That's a good point.
I'm
That's
thinking
a good
SS4
point.
werewolf.
That's not fair. I thought we were just talking about.
No. We're talking about
Yeah.
the original. We're talking about the regular Super Saiyan. But think about it. He's a werewolf already. He's already an animal. You turned
Oh,
an
yeah.
animal and multiplied it by 3.
Dracula's a bat.
Dracula's a beast. Don't get me wrong. He's got some strength, but in general, Dracula versus Van Helsing werewolf, they almost tied.
Right. And then you Super
Yeah.
Saiyan it.
You Super Saiyan
Yeah,
him.
the Super Saiyan booster that should give him more of an edge. If you
That's
think
on
about it.
his agility is what's gonna go
Bro.
up. Dracula's agility is the only thing that's gonna go up.
Dracula is already flying without the Super Saiyan.
Right.
Give him the Super Saiyan.
You make a werewolf
Now-
fly now?
And he's almost an average Dragon Ball Z fighter at that point.
Exactly.
Pause,
Right, that's
pause,
what I'm
pause.
saying.
Wait. We got something misconstrued. Just because you're a Super Saiyan don't mean you know how to fly. Just saying.
Respect.
We know Goten's. We know Goten's political. It is dirty. that was messed up. I was like, wow, that's messed
Dracula
up.
flying though already without the
So
Super
let's say Van Helsing don't know how to fly already, and he becomes a Super Saiyan. He's
That's
at a
fine.
disadvantage.
But his hops?
Yeah, he's
Hey, we
jumping.
go with tall
Yeah,
buildings.
you got-
Right. He's pulling a
So you're gonna
Superman.
You know,
That could be OG Superman.
Right.
Leap through villains in a single bound.
Hey, diddle, the cow jumped over the moon. You know
Right.
What I'm saying?
Right.
Mhm.
But I still gotta give it to Dracula though.
Okay.
Going to social blow, you know what I'm saying? All that good shit.
All right. So let's switch it out. I want to do a
Wait.
little bit. Go ahead.
We gonna switch it out, but I feel like there's something that we just need to get out the way.
Okay.
Because it's a part of every anime conversation.
Got it.
And I know the viewers want to already know what's up. We gotta
You
talk
better not say
about.
it.
Yeah, you know what I'm about to say. We gotta talk about our goats.
I mean,
We gotta
Okay.
talk about our goats. Because it has to. It's a part of every.
So
anime
let's say
you
I say
gotta
we
do.
save that. I say we save that toward the end. I got it in here.
Okay.
Let's save it
It's
toward the
gotta
end. The
be a
only
part of-
reason
Okay.
it's gonna be a long one.
Will
It's gonna be a long
be.
one.
As long as it's this episode.
It's gonna be this episode. I promise you, it'll be this episode.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Right. See.
Keep
Right.
them coming back.
No. We will hit it. I want to do one serious topic. I want to do at least one serious
Okay.
topic.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
All right. His face switched. So
I can't be serious. I'm drinking.
there was a person I was on the phone with. I talked to,
Okay.
and the words that came out of this lady's mouth kind of took me aback. Nothing rude or obnoxious or anything. It was just
I was about to ask you if she called you a nigga.
no. It was just the casuality of the phrase, right? And she was like, "Well, when my husband's alive, I didn't have to pay for anything, and then he died." Ha 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 ha.
And not the ha 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 ha.
She just laughed after it, like chuckled.
It's crazy.
So, my question
Oh,
is that something that her husband probably knew about beforehand that was a red flag, yet he remained?
Possibly.
I believe so because I've personally experienced situations like that where the husband just pretty much spoils the wife, and the wife isn't really appreciative. She's just like happy that she being spoiled till he dies, and it's just the husband's so in love that he don't care. He's just like, that's my wife. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do everything I can for her. So I'm sure that he realized that even maybe if not at first, he was married. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Eventually he had to realize it, and he just was like, "Yo, that's my baby. I'm staying." You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
All right.
So the lead question that was just to lead into
Right.
why, as men, people in general, but I'm just talking about us for today.
Okay.
Why do we look at red flags, see the red flags clear as day, know that it's a red flag, and still keep going before we're at a point where we can turn around? Like we
I
walk
think it's
past
a
that point of no
pride thing.
return.
When we're still able to turn around,
We can still turn around, but we keep walking past these red flags.
physicality.
Pride, one thing.
Pride, okay. Physicality,
The
Ego.
the
okay.
ego. The fear of starting over. That's
Okay.
one.
Fear starting over.
I would have said that one, but he said it's still early enough that you could turn around.
You can still turn around,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah,
still a
you
fear of
gotta
starting
understand.
over, though.
Yeah, because once you give somebody a certain type of energy, and then you realize you wasted that energy, then it's gonna feel like, you know what I mean? Like, dang, I gotta do that all over. I gotta be vulnerable with another person, and not knowing if that person will either receive or accept the energy that you're giving them.
True.
Right.
True. But okay, so in that line, what's more important, your pride or your happiness?
That depends on the man. That depends on the man, right?
It does depend on the man.
Unless you're
You
receiving your
ask-
happiness.
If you
It's-
ask young Voqab, he would say pride, but you ask this Voqab, is definitely a happiness.
Okay. So do you feel that, going off what you just said, Vocab, that it's a maturity thing that as men we have to get to.
It's a knowing your worth thing for one.
Okay.
Exactly.
Why do you say that?
Because it's strictly to the fact of the matter when you're in a situation like that, you have to have sense enough to know that this is not how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
All right.
Like a lot of people, all four of us is raised in different households, have different aspects on marriage and relationships.
True.
Fact.
True.
So when you're with somebody, what they was raised with is different from what you was raised with. Like me, I was mostly raised with my grandparents. And my granddad would be gone for a week. He's home on the weekends. Grandma cook. Like no lie, I would live with my grandparents majority of my life, and I've seen my grandparents kiss three, maybe four times.
Okay.
Wow.
And that was never like a thing for me. Like I never thought about it until I got grown. I'm 31 now. My mom's her husband, they PDA. I've never really seen my grandparents experience PDA, but I know, my grandma and granddad have been together longer than I've been alive.
Right.
See, and I'm different. I grew up with my parents. I have both of them. I've seen them love on each other. They argue, but you know what married couple ain't gonna argue.
Right.
True.
But I grew up in a loving environment, you know what I mean? So he's right. That shit affects your view on certain things. Like kind of had faster realization of my self-worth because I grew up in an environment where you had, you know what I mean? Like my family was straight respectful. Everybody knew what they was worth. That's how I grew up.
That's a good thing. I mean,
That's
my
it.
situation was a little bit different. Also, my parents separated when I was about 5 or 6. My dad was a Rolling Stone. I'll leave it at that. But take with that what you will. Take that what you will.
Respect.
But
Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
amen to that one. Like he did his dirt. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my mom been going almost 12 years now, but she never. After they broke up, my mom never had to work a day in her life. He always did right by her because he knew he fucked up.
Gotcha.
I love my dad. God bless him and all. But he did what he had to do. But both me and my sister are college graduates. Both me and my sister are, we graduated college, we graduated high school. We paid for our high school. He did his thing. You know what? Like he made sure we weren't knuckleheads. We weren't in the street or nothing like that either. So I mean, he did. But doing the whole PDA thing, like I probably saw my parents maybe because I'm a little bit older than my sister. I probably saw them hug and kiss a couple of times, but my family was never really big on the whole PDA thing. Like my parents, like I said, they were only together till I was 5. Everybody else I really grew up around, everybody was like single parent, single. I mean, I grew up in Harlem in the late '80s. So I mean,
Gotcha.
take that as you will. There was not that many couples around. The only couple I did know was when I moved to the Bronx. And my next door neighbors, shout out to them, they were very good to us, very good people. And the husband and wife were together almost about as long as I. The husband just recently passed about a year ago. They were together for 35 years. It was a beautiful thing. I think the only successful couple I saw in my life outside my sister and her current husband, and they're going about 5 years strong now with a child.
Blessings.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in. It's all in the relationship itself because you knew what you was getting into when you got into it.
Right.
Once you get like, I don't care what nobody say. They always big on the dating phase. You got the cupcake phase, the get to know phase, the married phase, and all that. Yeah, but you see red flag before that. You see what you don't like, or you see what's gonna be a problem before that. It's up to you to address it or try to, either A, get used to it, or B, fix it.
All right.
Because if you don't, and you get to that point where you get that ring, that's something you're gonna have to live with. Even though they got things, divorce or getting a marriage and all that. Cool, but that's a whole nother process that you could have negated beforehand.
True.
Very true.
So taking what you're just saying there, if you could have negated it, but you still walk past that red flag, do you feel
you knew what you were doing?
That's what I'm saying. Do you feel that
Feel like you can handle
you should be complaining about it?
You shouldn't complain about it.
You can't complain.
Now,
Nope, you can't.
Complain.
if you see that red flag, let's say, okay, just recently I just got married. Voqab was in my wedding.
I was my ace.
So let's say Voqab was like came to me like, hey, you know, your wife's with you for your money. I feel like she's with you for your money.
Which I
And
would
I
do if I felt that way.
beforehand, I'm sitting there like, babe, I ain't got the money this week. And, you know, we get into it when I don't have money or I don't get paid or something. And I'm seeing this. And I have somebody on the outside mention this. And then I still go on with the wedding and I'm not a year in and keep going. That's on me. That was something I can't complain about that. I can't sit here and go to my friends like, man, you know, she every time I get paid, she always asks for money. I can't do that. If I saw it beforehand and then somebody brought it to my attention, not out of disrespect, but out of just like maybe you don't see what's going on, but she's with you for your money type thing.
Right.
Like red flags are there for
Don't do that one. Don't do that one. That's not fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a matter of realizing. It's one thing if you don't know and then shit pop up and it's like we can't really be like, well, you there. If you catch the signs and you make a conscious decision to continue pursuing, it's on you. You can't be surprised when somebody punch you in the face and yesterday they stabbed you. Like, come on, bro. You feel me?
I think that's logical. I think that's logical.
Up and stab man.
We're supposed to be serious, man.
Smile at your face and they backstab you. Like that's all though.
Right, exactly. Okay. Like it's just listen. When I was younger, this ain't even a relationship. When I was younger, I was super popular. You know, I had so many people around me. And, you know, I was a 4-sport athlete. I played football, basketball, ran track, and I played soccer. And I'm 5'1". So a lot of people was like, "Oh, damn, you little doing all this shit." You know what I'm saying? And they was around. But as I grew up, I started cutting people like, "Nah, you're not here for the right reason." You know what I mean? Now
you're
I
here
can
for the
say
ride.
I probably got like 7 people who I call in situations that I'm like, yo, and out of everybody, like that's my circle, bro. Straight up. I mean, obviously I got acquaintances, I got people that I talk to, whatever.
Right.
But like,
right.
When it comes down to, yo, I need you. I'm not looking at my acquaintances and motherfuckers who talk to me regularly.
When you pull that, I need to hide a body. When you pull one of those,
you know what I mean? Like, I want to be like, yo, Jay, I need you for this or whatever, or my brother Dom, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, people who I consider like that know who they are.
Right.
Because that's how tight the circle is, bro. Like, you have to build yourself to that situation. I had a homeboy that I literally dated a girl and left her for him because she was talking shit about him. And the man...
I was waiting on Jay to say something.
Not left her for him, meaning like...
We're not just going to walk past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Right. I didn't mean it like that. What I meant
2021 Voqab. It's okay, man. I still love you.
She gave me an ultimatum.
Got you.
I stopped being his homeboy or
to
continue with her. Right. And
wow.
Yeah. And I was like, no. Like, that's my boy. Because literally, I got sick. I was like dying and stuff. My man's paid my rent for like 2 months, bro, because I couldn't work.
There you go.
That's a true friend right there.
That's
you don't
real
get rid
people.
of those.
You feel me? Like, this is my brother. You might not be blood related, but you talk about stop being his friend. Why? Because he came to your job and didn't tip you? What the hell?
That's a red flag.
That is a red flag.
That's a definitely red flag.
Entitlement.
Like entitlement is a strong thing in people, period. Like that, I didn't notice until recently, like within the last 2-3 years, that how big entitlement can mess shit up.
Oh yeah.
But that's something we haven't learned through this whole thing, that privilege and entitlement and selfishness. There's 3 things. You've seen a lot of that with a lot of folks out here. Yeah. You're just like, Really? I didn't know that.
I'm supposed to
like,
get
Person
this
X was this.
because. Then that's it.
It's-
It just stops.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason. There's no real reason. It's just I'm supposed to get this because. And you wait for the answer, and they ain't got one.
Ain't got one. They don't have one.
So okay. All right. Like I said, I at least want to do one serious thing in there. Well, okay. So 2.
Hold on, anime is serious, sir.
It is,
Yeah,
but like
and manga for life.
Have you
non-anime
not seen
related
Goblin Slayer?
seriousness.
Have you not seen Goblin Slayer? Have you?
We're not even
not
going to get
serious?
into that. We're not.
No,
gonna get into that.
we're not going. We don't do that here. We don't do that here.
We don't do that.
Go check.
Season 2 coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw.
If you can get past the first episode, people, you deserve to watch the whole thing.
What?
It's worth it.
Goblin Slayer. It's very worth it. Like,
The Demon Slayer?
no, Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer, no.
Goblin Slayer. I love Goblin Slayer. I don't care what nobody says, bro.
It's a huge trigger warning in the first episode. That's all it is.
Huge.
Like, you get past the first episode, you're good.
It's like redo Heroes.
Facts.
Might be a
Huge
little
trigger
worse.
warning. No.
Might be.
Just a little bit. Just that first episode.
No.
Maybe start with episode 2. I don't know.
Definitely a worse trigger warning than Goblin.
So did you just say Goblin Slayer getting a second season?
It is.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Next year.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, spring. Yeah, spring.
Wow.
He ain't killed
Good for them. Good for that fan.
He ain't slayed him yet.
I mean, he was slaying some goblins.
He slayed a lot of
Definitely
goblins.
slaying some goblins.
So
he was slaying a shit ton of goblins.
Is Goblin Slayer considered Hezekiah?
no,
You said what?
No, it's not a Hezekiah.
He lives there. Like that's just their world.
No, that's not an Isekai. No.
Yeah, that's just their world.
Which is why that's why I brought up the Isekai thing. It's not even the stories. It's like you could easily just the exact same anime and just be like the nigga is from here.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what.
what makes it an Isekai is that he got reincarnated in another world. You could easily be like, this is
That's
a
true.
lot of pharmacists that
Overlord-
live here, bro.
So Overlord is one.
Overlord is one. Anything where they
So,
come from another world is one.
Technically, Digimon's a Isekai too. If you think about it, technically
Legit.
Digimon is.
Digimon
If
is
you were transformed to another
place in any way.
It's an Isekai.
Yep.
Okay.
I blew my mind when I first saw that. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't even cross my mind. That's a lot of people's first Isekai is Digimon.
Side note,
If you think
there's
about it.
another one coming out.
Because every time
Digimon.
that they went to do something, they went into the
The
world.
digital world.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I knew it was. It was someone that was kind of like teetering between the line of being.
It was a teaser. That's the one difference is that like the Digimon never was like, yeah, we're about to go over there and do some shit, and then you come over here sometimes. Like
Right.
it was always we about to go to the Digi world to do some shit.
Yeah.
True.
It just had effects in the real world. That's what
Right.
tied it. Yeah. Yeah.
True. Like the digital world and the real world were connected, especially in the reboot of Digimon Adventures. I'm not sure if any of y'all watched that.
Yes.
But that was
Try
pretty,
Digimon. Digimon
that
Try.
was pretty good.
Yes. I
Heard about it, though.
was loving that. I was definitely loving that.
Take
All
some
right.
notes. Like they took some notes from DuckTales. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
Reboot
definitely.
wise.
Definitely.
We're gonna do a
Is it
reboot. Take notes from DuckTales.
DuckTales, because nigga, I could talk about some DuckTales.
We're not going to DuckTales route. Not today. Not
I
today.
just wanted to go talking about reboots.
You just
That was
opened
it.
that was the door to Alice's Wonderland. Let's close that back. Put the lock on
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna say
I gotta watch that. Okay, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that.
DuckTales. We off anime at that point. That's
It's like we are now going down a whole nother tribe. Like this is a whole.
Yeah,
other-
okay, let me bring it back. Rewind.
bring it back to anime. Bring it back.
All
Bring
right.
it back.
So we're gonna do one more relatively serious one. Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
Mario Brothers.
I'm for it.
How are they
It
gonna
can't be
do
worse.
What
it
is
can't
your
be
thought?
worse than the first one.
Well, here's my
it?
question.
You remember
What is your
What's the
thought
question?
on the whitewashing?
Whitewashing?
It is
Whitewashing.
whitewashing. It is. Because
Hmm.
Mario Bros. Are Italian.
They are.
All right.
Well, would it
Like,
count as whitewashing? I mean,
They're
That's
Italian
not a white person.
brothers that are
You ain't hear me say that.
viewed as Mexican.
right.
Uh, that's
wait, what?
So
Y'all lost
even
me here.
so, Leguizamo, because if y'all remember in the original, Leguizamo was Luigi, right?
Yes, I remember
I
that.
I love Leguizamo as an actor. Everything that man had done. If y'all haven't seen Romeo and Juliet back in the day
Yep.
with what's his
He
name?
killed that.
He killed his role. But
Yeah, he did.
everything that man touched is great. But yes, he put a post up, a tweet up, and it was like, you have nothing in here. You went in and took a bunch of just popular current actors,
Right.
and
to get people to watch it.
there's no ethnicity to the characters. Now, on a separate tip, I saw another tweet from a group of voice actors who were like, even the person who you're used to hearing Mario, think about how long Mario's been out. The same man been doing
Before our time.
Mario's voice the entire
30 years?
time. 30 plus years.
Longer than that.
He has a small role and it ain't even Mario. Why? All these people who've been voicing these characters for decades that we're used to hearing.
Mario.
All of them. Peach, all of them. Luigi, the voices you're used to hearing in these games.
Right.
Yeah.
You could have easily this could have been a huge break for people in voiceover come into the movie industry.
Yep, I've heard that.
And instead, they picked regular actors to do new renditions.
Hold on. So, question. I just saw like the little casting thing. So what you're saying is the movie's not live action. It's gonna be kind of like Sonic was.
It's
right.
It's gonna be animated. Think like
CG.
Pixar. Think like Pixar.
I thought it was live action. Now that I know that it's animated, that is dumb. That is dumb as hell.
Yeah.
You have Mario right there.
Right
Get
there.
that man his money. If it wasn't for him,
you wouldn't be here right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Give Peach her money. Give Luigi. Give them.
Give them they do.
Where they don't want to. They don't want to do it. That's different.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure they'll want to do something like that.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was like a live action.
Cause I heard something. I heard an interesting argument when you talking about the voiceovers. The person who does Mario, he does a majority of the characters. There's one person doing a lot of characters.
Yeah.
And I can understand that aspect, and maybe if you only had him doing Mario, that's fine. Then you cast everybody else. That would have been fine with me.
Right.
I get
but
that,
you didn't even give him Mario.
Like, I can respect that at the same time. But some of the casting choices I'm okay with. Mario, I'm not okay with. Everybody else, I'm kind of fine with, or I'm neutral.
Right.
Like, Chris Pratt, I'm still... He's not the best actor to me, and I haven't seen him much outside... I haven't seen him much in stuff
voice
outside
acting?
of MCU.
Right,
so
I haven't seen him much
that's probably
voice
not the
acting.
best way... Yeah, I've heard he's a good voice actor. I've heard this. I heard he was great in the Lego movies. I've never watched those, so I don't know.
Okay.
I know.
It's the same voice he has. It was his voice. There was no change to it. There was no variation to it. If you watch like 30 seconds of Lego Movie, he sounds like Star-Lord.
That's
Star-Lord. We're still pissed at Star-Lord.
We are still pissed at Star-Lord.
Yep, we are.
To this Super Mario.
Yeah.
To give a foundation, a little background. So, what was the system that you played your first Mario Brothers game on?
Ooh.
Nintendo.
NES. Super Nintendo, actually.
NES.
Super Nintendo was mine.
Nintendo.
And then it backed up to NES, to Atari, then NES.
So mine was regular Nintendo first, and then Super.
Yeah. Mine was Super, then it backtracked to Atari for the original Donkey Kong with Mario.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna go that way with it, it wasn't even a system. My first game was one of my friends had dad had a shop and they had the game in there. The arcade.
Oh, the arcade game.
So that was my first system to play Mario on.
Okay.
Arcade joint.
Yeah, it was Donkey Kong.
Yeah, this is right. So But I'm kind of giving that to Donkey Kong, not to Mario. You feel me?
I can see that.
I can respect it.
Right. So,
But it was Mario.
But it was a Mario game, though. It's still, I believe, it's still categorized under his catalog as Mario's.
I think so. Too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just for my girl.
No, go for it. While we're on that, while we're looking through that,
for my gorilla nigga out
there
here.
was a conversation that I had, and somebody was saying that Kirby does not deserve props as one of the true kings of gaming, like OGs of gaming.
What?
He's definitely an OG.
Kirby's an icon. He's an icon. And not because Sakurai created him, but he's an icon.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Kirby's legendary, bro.
Somebody had the audacity to say that, and I had to break it down. I was like, the only person who has a larger catalog than Kirby is Mario. The only character with the larger catalog is Mario.
If we really want to go there, Kirby is legit like the first character that was like stealing other people's traits.
Yeah.
True.
Like, Kirby was out here, I'm gonna suck you up, and now I can do what you can do.
Yep.
And he was the first. So,
yeah. And we clearly know everybody does it now.
Look at what that has done for the gaming and anime and movie industry, period. That trait of being able to take somebody else's power.
True. Kirby's Adventure was the first game I ever beat on the NES. It was the first one, and then 2 days later I beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So
both of those.
I'm showing my age. I'm really showing my age.
Hey, it's all good. What? It's all good.
I'm right there.
You're among good company.
I'm right there with you.
You in good company.
Right.
All right, so now we're gonna get back to the fun stuff. I'm gonna throw y'all for a loop. You ready? Get okie doke.
Okay.
If Jack Sparrow was in One Piece, what would he be? A warlord or an emperor, or just a captain? And what devil fruit would he have and hockey?
Yo.
Hold on. Wait, y'all going to say what
I say? I don't know. This is out my wheel. I didn't get that far in One Piece, so I don't know.
I've had this conversation. You've had this conversation.
I don't have all of it yet.
I was made for this.
But I do know that I would put him at warlord.
Okay.
He's definitely more than a regular captain, but I don't feel like he's emperor status.
Okay.
I would put him at warlord. As far as what fruit, I think, because it has to fit. The fruit fit their character. You know what I mean? So
before you say your fruit,
I don't know yet.
No, I'm just saying. I would just say it don't have to be a fruit already in anime. It could be a fruit you feel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I wasn't gonna give him nobody else's joint.
Yeah.
Unless I felt like it
really fit him. Yeah.
I want to say, based on like the Pirate of the Caribbean movies, he could rock with the darkness fruit that this nigga got.
Okay, the Blackbeard got, yeah.
But I feel like he's too a little bit. I don't want to say happy with
goofy,
a little bit too cherry.
Okay,
cherry. You're gonna laugh when I tell you mine, bro.
For the darkness.
Okay.
No, I don't want to give him that. I'm just kind of throwing things out the car. You know how that One Piece go. It gotta fit.
Yeah.
So No, what you thinking, Jay? You got a fruit?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you mine. So,
okay.
Listen now. Me and my friend had this conversation a couple weeks ago. I'm fine.
Oh, really?
This is hilarious. Yeah, we had a conversation a couple weeks ago. We was on TikTok with this. So, yes, I agree with the warlord. Because in Pirates of the Caribbean,
agree with me.
Yeah.
Okay. He was a warlord, so he's gonna be a warlord.
Okay.
And also, of course, he's a warlord. He's the captain of the ship.
Right.
The fruit that we gave him, y'all gonna laugh. Is the talk no jutsu fruit.
I feel that. I'm not even gonna. I can see it. Because that man talks his way out of everything.
He talks his way out of everything.
Yeah.
So the fruit power is anything he says is believed unless the person already knows the truth.
Okay.
And then they
Oh,
They don't know
okay,
the
that's
truth.
interesting.
And he
fits him.
speaks it, they believe it.
Yeah,
Fits him.
that is
I'm-
legit.
Until A, they find the truth, or
And I
B,
picked
they
it
already
up
knew
on
the truth.
Okay.
I think that's on that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I was getting at, which is like it have to fit the character, and I feel like that fits him. The character that Jack Sparrow is, having a fruit that gives you the ability where like your words are something for like that. I feel like that works so well. So I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
second that fruit.
I would change it up a little bit. I don't quite see him at warlord level. Correction. I don't see him as warlord, regular captain with warlord abilities.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think he would take the title of warlord. Does that make sense?
Right, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So
He warlord
he
status,
could right, but he
is
wouldn't
not-
let himself be called a warlord. Right.
Right.
Because there's too much responsibility. Right.
True,
I'll give you that. I didn't know we could do that.
You know, yeah. So
I didn't know we could
as
do
far
that.
as a fruit that's currently in existence, I would give him Moria's fruit to where he can raise the dead.
Okay.
Think about it. The dead man
I
ship.
was thinking that.
The
I was
dead man
thinking that.
ship. Right.
I can see that.
So if he could contain the souls, which he basically was already doing on one of the movies,
Right.
he would be able to run the Black Pearl with
Okay.
just that power.
I'm with it. I fuck with it.
I can see that. I can see that.
It's one thing we ain't touched on yet.
Hockey.
It's hockey.
Right.
I do not give him Conqueror's hockey. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
Cannot
not
give
at
him.
all. Not at all.
He's not.
I would give him observation.
Observation, maybe armament.
Maybe armor.
No.
I cannot give him airwalk. I can't give him airwalk.
No.
No.
I would give him blue nose.
What about finger pistols?
No. I'd give him blue nose to be able to walk through the door.
He shoots people. Like we see him
I shoot people.
You can't give him finger pistols.
Nah.
So you take it.
Oh no, okay. I can see it. I can give him finger pistol. I can give him finger pistol. I can give him finger pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give him finger pistol. Yeah, he does. I would say that and Blue Nose Door.
Okay.
What's the name of his pirates? The crew.
That one is a whole other situation.
Oh yeah,
Black Pearl Pirates.
The what?
The Black Pearl Pirates.
The Black Pearl Pirates.
Nah. Maybe the Black Sparrows or something like that. I don't know. Maybe Black Sparrows or something.
It could just be the Sparrow.
The Sparrows.
Sparrow Pirates.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I just thought that was so fun. We had this whole conversation.
That's hilarious.
Maybe
That
they could
is
be
funny.
like, maybe they could be called like, what's the name of them pirates in Skies Arcadia? Shoot. Blue Road. Maybe something like that. Maybe that's what they would be like in One
Got
Piece.
you.
I don't know. Y'all guys know One Piece more than I do. I'll be honest.
No,
I just
you're
thought it
good.
was on Toonami and that's it. I'll be honest.
You're good.
saw
You're
when they had
good.
the awesome opener because the other ones be
They
kind
had
of
the best opener. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the best openers.
It was a rap. Like, of course, the Black Key was gonna watch it.
Of course, right?
Give it up, Blue Face.
Hold on.
I tipped it, but I was kind of overpowered
I'm gonna let
at
y'all
that
know
time.
this. My mother would wake up at 7 a.m. to watch Dragon Ball Z and One Piece because she loved the intro, and would not wake us up on Saturday mornings to watch the show, but would wake us up right after it went off to start cleaning. If we caught her beforehand, we were good. But she would sit there and watch the show. She would watch DBZ and One Piece, and then wake us up.
Evil. That's true.
I love her. I love her. I was just like, Mama.
Mermaid Man voice.
That's evil as hell.
Right? And we wake up and be like, it's the end of the episode, Mama. Oh, it was right when Cell Game was coming out too. I was like, Mom.
At the same time,
Yeah. Man. Anyway. All right.
I went to the Spanish version of Hot Net.
See.
That was the Spanish version.
All right. This was one Voqab been waiting for.
I've been waiting for this.
What is your God tier anime number one? But I'm gonna add something to it.
So much to it, though.
What makes a God tier anime?
Hey, you gotta say that.
Ooh, okay.
Since his vocab, he gotta go last. He gotta go last.
That works. That works.
That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah, you got to go
Okay.
last.
Okay.
You got to go last.
The-
Well, I'll
what-
go last, but you go before me.
Okay.
All
What
right.
makes it a god tier anime?
What makes
to
an
me
anime a god tier anime?
is the capacity of how many times you can watch it. If you can finish this anime, go watch something else and come back to this anime, it's god tier.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
watch it every time like it's the first time and you just love it.
Okay.
For me, I have roughly 3,
Okay.
maybe 4. Right now it's 3. Yu Yu Hakusho, I've said.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple.
Oh, Kenichi. Yes.
I can watch that. I can watch that back to back. Love it.
Kenichi.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay, this was a little out there, but
Okay.
I've just been a fan since I was a kid. Everybody was watching Pokemon. I watch it too, but I would rather watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I love
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, I can respect
I
that. I
still-
can see that.
I
You
still
got
play
you.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I can respect that. I can
Yeah.
respect that.
Huh?
Longevity is also a key to being a GOAT anime.
You
That's
got
something I'm
you
thinking.
got
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh as a god tier anime though.
I wouldn't. Okay, when Yu-Gi-Oh, not necessarily a god tier, but I'll say a god intro anime. Like if you
Okay.
give somebody to watch intro,
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
intro to anime, and they
God
watch
tier with a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
god tier intro.
Got your intro
Yeah.
anime? Okay.
I give that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can
I can
respect
see that.
that.
I can see that. I was
Wait.
saying, I don't know that.
Yu-Gi-Oh all the way up to 5Ds. Everything after 5Ds, fuck that.
Okay. He's like,
That's
there's
when
a
game
cap.
got way too
There's a cap.
complicated.
There's
I
a
get
cap. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, so
Wait,
we're
wait,
going
wait,
to go
wait,
tier. I
wait.
gotta also mention Yu Yu
Oh, yeah,
Hakusho.
god tier?
Okay.
That's definitely a god tier for me. Another god tier for me is also Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I gotta give that one.
FMA
props.
Brotherhood. Respect.
Gotta get that one. That's one of my faves. Like I
Okay.
mentioned longevity, so I'm gonna do this one as more of an honorable mention, but this is just
Okay.
one of my personal favorite god tier animes, and it's Lupin the Third. That's always
Oh,
one of
wow.
my favorite.
Yes.
And
Yes.
part 6 about to come out pretty soon. That's
Yeah.
always one of my favorites.
Yes.
I
Oh,
always said it to my girlfriend, but I always compare Lupin.
Lupin the Third.
So many people sleep, bro.
They sleep on that. Yeah, Rod. That is an
It's
amazing
a god
choice.
tier.
That is a god tier.
I compare Lupin the Third a lot to Scooby Doo. They're both longevity
Oh, yeah.
franchises.
Oh, yeah.
There's always an iteration of Lupin. There's always an iteration of Scooby Doo. It does not matter. There's
Yeah.
always going to be a generation that grew up with either a Scooby Doo. I grew up with a pet named Scooby Doo.
Yep.
When I started watching Lupin, I watched the dub one. I've gotten
Yep.
into the Japanese. I've seen Lupin Part 3, 4, 5. I think I go back and watch
Still
Part 1
amazing.
and 2.
Still amazing
And-
to this day.
So good. Another GOAT tier, like that's an honorable mention. This is also going to be another honorable mention GOAT tier.
Okay.
Like you mentioned, like we just mentioned intro.
Right.
And then we'll throw Yu-Gi-Oh in there. I throw Pokemon in there as well as another GOAT
Intro. Go to intro. Definitely.
Okay,
Go intro.
wait. This is
not
my
nobody
thing.
who can't sing.
It's the fact that people still to this day will argue that Pokemon is not anime.
They
There's people
haven't.
out there
That's
who
only
believe
because they
Pokemon
haven't
is
There's
seen
people who
the
They don't want to
original.
admit it's anime.
people that believe that.
Like you have to realize though, there's a complete difference in how the Japanese version of Pokemon is and ours.
And that's
Oh
why-
yeah, definitely.
Ours was a
Pokemon is
cartoon.
anime. Because the
Yeah,
Japanese
it was introduced as a
version of
cartoon.
Yeah.
Pokemon is anime, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we mentioned earlier with Power Rangers. When we talk about the Power Rangers, one got to go.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be
Okay.
a Silver Doves guy.
Okay, so
Pokemon
Rod.
more now. Okay.
So question for you then. Last question
Okay.
on that part. What makes a god tier? You gave your god tiers, but what makes a god tier for you?
For me,
For you,
Okay,
what makes
like I
something
said,
god tier?
longevity. If it's a good way to start somebody off, you know,
Okay.
someone started off. That's always good. Like I said, Lupin is one of my favorites. Another goat I'll throw in as well. This is a goat for me. Black Lagoon. I'm gonna throw that
Yes.
one. That was a goat.
Yes.
was a goat for me.
My boy. Yes.
That was a goat. That was
My
a goat
man.
anime to me.
My man.
That-
Yes.
It's one of the main reasons I never watched One Piece for a long time. Like, One Piece can't top the pirate sea I saw in Black Lagoon. I'm sorry.
I can respect that.
That's what, I saw Black Lagoon before I saw One Piece. I'm like, I couldn't take One Piece seriously enough after seeing Black Lagoon. I respect
Okay.
that. Like I mentioned earlier, I respect for what he did. I get why it lasted 20 years. I get it. Don't get me wrong. But I just thought Black Lagoon did pirates better than One Piece.
Okay. Okay. I can't even argue.
He just literally touched on what I was talking about earlier, where there's 4 different types of anime watchers, and he
Yeah.
just showed why motherfuckers fall into that second category of First of all, you can't even know the anime Black Lagoon if you're
Not a
a
watcher.
serious
An
anime
avid.
watcher.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I ain't even. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I didn't even think Black Lagoon would come up in our conversation.
Oh, trust me, you knew that was coming up, bruh.
Someone's gonna bring it up.
I didn't, bro, because I was like, I don't think y'all know, but obviously I know.
Bruh.
But just the conversation.
Gungrave.
Like, you feel me? Like, it's just.
Vocab. Gungrave.
Ooh, that's another good one.
What is what I'm talking about, bro?
Come on, bruh. You know who you talking to.
Come on, bro.
Gun and sword. Come on now.
Come on,
This
bro.
is
Punk
no
Hazard. Come on, bruh. Like.
Come on, stop.
You forget the company we keep. We all keep
You
this
gonna have
company.
have a bird over
I know this. I know we all know. It's just a. Is it coming up?
Hold
in
it. Scried.
Right.
Scried. I'm rewatching it again right now.
Yo, you know what I just started, just finished rewatching too?
What?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That is a goal.
Listen,
That is a good
God tier of swordsman
Like,
into
I
that.
gotta watch the live action. I gotta get the live action movies. I gotta watch those.
another sleeper, bruh. Another
Yeah.
sleeper. Because I feel like the goats that we really have comes from our age, bruh. So like right now, anime is being expressed more than it's ever been.
True.
There's more people
True.
watching.
A new
actually
era.
jumping and like
It's like a second golden age. It's like
It
a
is.
second
It really
golden age
is.
we're in right now.
Yeah.
This is the bull, like, oh yeah, I watch anime, like, but there are legit anime watchers right now. It makes me happy, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
That stuff we used to talk about in high school.
Bruh.
Yeah.
We
Like, you
crawl
gotta
so they
think
can
about
walk.
legitly,
We did.
legitly, the 4 of us right here, right? We all know each other.
Yeah.
Anime is what brought us together, bro.
Yeah.
It's been.
Yep.
And I was talking to Jay about this the other day, bro. We've known each other for 4 years, bro.
We really
We
have.
met in 2017 off that BLC.
It's been a
bullshit
minute.
and you know all the shit that came after BLC. You know what I mean? Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It started with a poem.
It really did.
With a poem.
Like,
Yep.
I think you wouldn't really be like, yo, it's been 4 years that I've really been rocking with these. It's been 4 years that we've known each other.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's off anime, bruh.
Yeah.
Off that
True.
blur
True.
shit.
True.
Off that blur shit.
Oh snap! Pen. I
Pen.
forgot to add an anime to my list.
Okay.
'Cause I was like,
Go
bro,
intro anime movie. Spirit Away.
I respect that.
Ooh, I can see that. I can see that.
I respect
just
that.
had a conversation about Spirit Away, bruh.
Spirit Away.
Fair enough.
Beautiful,
Amazing.
beautiful anime. Very pretty anime. Beautiful.
That is a very from a writing perspective.
artsy.
It is, yeah. Oh yeah. It is the soft world building in that is immaculate. The soft world building in that is immaculate. Like, yeah. Yeah. I was just watching a breakdown video about that, like that the soft world building in that movie versus
Yes.
the more hard world building, fantasy world building, and for example, like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. And it's like the contrast. It's no, that movie, yeah. But so Vocab, go ahead with yours, and then I'm gonna give some points before I give mine. So go ahead.
Right. So first off, I actually had 2 parts to this.
Okay, go for it.
I wasn't able to like say it before they was able to say theirs.
Uh
That's why I want you to go last.
The second part, I'm gonna have them go back through theirs so that they could get the second part too. Because here's my thing: there's a difference between your goat, so that they could get the second part too, your favorite.
True.
Because
Oh,
my
yeah.
goat anime is not my favorite anime. But I mean, obviously, some people their goats are their favorites. So
True.
before I say anything, I'll send it back to Jay and Rod. If you have a favorite anime or more than one that is not in your goat list, not in your god tier list, what is it?
A fake.
Definitely.
Anime that's not in my god tier list.
Okay.
If it's not,
Um,
if it's in there, then it's in there. But
okay, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorites. It's already been mentioned. For the Full Alchemist is one of my
Okay.
favorites. I like fight anime, so it's a newer anime that came out. I don't know if y'all seen it yet. I can't think
Megalobox.
of the name, but the sumo,
Hinumaru Sumo.
old actually.
very
That's
good,
old,
very
bro.
good anime.
That's old.
Well, I said newer. Like I ain't said newer. Like
Got you.
Old, yeah.
like I okay.
Now,
Let me explain my premise in time. When I watch anime, bro, I like the older animes off rip. Now, stuff
Yeah.
like My Hero, Boruto, and stuff, I don't jump into those because I like to binge watch. I don't like waiting week to week to watch anime because I
I
have to do
respect
that
it.
on
Well, you know we gotta
once you get
tease
a
you.
season or two,
You
I
know we gotta
jump on.
mess with you.
You are-
Hinamaru Sumo. I know
Hinumaru Sumo is an amazing, and that's a whole nother topic we'll get into another day too, y'all. Sports
Okay.
anime.
Oh, yeah,
We're gonna do
definitely.
a whole show on that.
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah, but like Haikyuu and some other stuff.
Bro,
Are
yes.
we gonna do a watch party? We should do a watch party.
We'll do one of those too.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You
Don't
definitely do
worry.
that too. Legitimately though, when you was asking for topics, I wanted to bring a sports anime, but I felt like
Bro,
sports anime on itself can be
it's a
own
whole
episode.
show. Yeah, it's a whole
Yeah,
show.
that's a whole nother monster
Yeah,
right there.
that's a whole thing.
That's why I didn't bring it up because I was
Yeah.
like, that in itself is an episode, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's full
Yeah,
show.
that's a whole episode.
Like,
Yeah.
I got so many sports anime that I like.
We'll come back.
Love.
We'll come back. We'll circle back.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah, definitely,
Rod,
definitely.
you have any favorite animes that's not on your god tier list?
Okay, that's not goated. Like I said, my goated
Yeah.
were like Yu Yu, Lupin. I forgot what I said earlier.
Shit.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal,
One
yeah.
of my favorites, one of my all-time favorites. I gotta rewatch it because I haven't rewatched it in a while. One of my favorites, and is what got me to get to Death Note eventually, was Hikaru no Go. I'm not sure how many of y'all heard of that one. It came out about in the Yu-Gi-Oh era.
Bro.
I really got me into. I love gaming. I love anything game related, as y'all can probably tell by now. Hikaru no Go was one of my favorites. That's one of the reasons I watched Stillman. Jump back in the day when they had like
Heck
all
yeah.
different chapters. I love that show. And when I heard it was an anime, I was like, "Oh my god!" Because it was such a unique premise. Like I love unique premises. Like I can get the Dragon Ball, I can get the Yu-Gi-Ohs and the Borutos and all. Most of the typical shonen. But I ordered like different ones. Like Hikaru no Go was one of my favorites. Like I said, Lupin, I had it as an honorable goat. Another one of my favorites, even back in the day, Sailor Moon. I'll say I didn't have that as
I
on my
respect
goat
that
list.
all day. That is a
Sailor
goat.
Moon.
That is most
That's
definitely a
That's
goat.
on my goat list. Sailor Moon, and she can't beat Goku though. A lot of men don't want to admit that one.
Sailor Moon will mop Goku.
I thought she was a glass cannon until I started research otherwise.
Sailor Moon will mop Goku.
Pop him, bro.
I thought she was a glass cannon. I really thought she was a glass cannon until I did research.
Yeah, no.
So
Once you
research.
actually watch, yeah, bruh. She will mop quickly. Quickly.
Quick.
Okay, okay.
Okay, all right. Hey, Rod, that was some solids.
That was solid.
Solids, bruh.
Oh, I forgot about Tension Muyo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tenshu.
Ooh, that's a good one too. I never finished that. That was a good one.
Yes.
Y'all hurt my feelings because either one of you two mentioned the big three in y'all god tier animes, which makes me ask: do you have a legend tier that's above god tier?
Well, before you go there, before we do that one, what defines? We still got to answer that, Voqab. What makes a god tier?
I wanted to see because most people have the big three in their god tier. Since neither one of them two mentioned anybody out the big three.
True.
I just had to see if they had a tier that was above God tier,
Okay.
or if they just.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Okay,
saying.
I see
Like
what
if
you're
it,
saying.
okay, so it's like
So
below God tier, but it's respectable. A respect. Like it's not a goat,
above
but
God.
it's something
No,
you
above.
need to watch.
No, like a legend
Above.
above God tier.
Like,
He's
because
saying.
most people,
I don't think I have one. I don't think I have
most
one. Then.
people have Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z in God tier.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of y'all mentioned them. So I wanted to see if maybe y'all had a tier that was above a
Okay.
tier.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
No.
tell you
So you just don't
reasons why.
include those three.
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't include those three in my decision. Strictly because they're oversaturated. Saturated. I can talk. They're
Okay.
amazing anime. Love Dragon. I am a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, but I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fandom. I'm not gonna sit here and say Goku could beat everybody. I know he can't. Like straight hand to hand, Kenichi could beat Goku straight hand to hand.
Kenichi's
Like no
a
cap.
monster.
Just
Kenichi's
straight
a
fighting,
monster.
just straight fighting ability. So it's like I love Dragon Ball Z. I love Naruto, Akatsuki all day. You know,
Almost with a Kakashi shirt.
I love Bleach, even though that's technically one of the
Right.
big three.
Bleach is
One Piece.
I can never get into Bleach. I can never get into Bleach.
I actually just started rewatching.
Well, I'll
Bleach
get to that when I get to my
today.
turn.
To me, Bleach is not God tier for two reasons. We gonna get that when it's back to my turn. I just wanted to see if y'all had.
But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't include them, because I felt like as
Makes
a
sense. No, that makes sense.
true anime watcher, it's kind of hard to judge on the anime that you like when you hit the mainstream every time.
No,
Right.
Like a lot of
that's
a lot of
why I
animes
asked.
we
That's
named
why I
here,
asked.
a lot of animes we named here were not mainstream, or animes like we ain't seen in a while, or anime you got to look for to watch. You just
Right.
can't just happen upon it.
Right.
So that's my reason.
Okay.
Right.
I mean,
And I'll give my reason. And I'll give my reason as well. Like when it comes to like, I wouldn't have anything above GOAT tier, God tier. If you're God tier, you're God tier. You're number one. You're number one. You're ace.
right.
I would not go that way. I probably there'd probably be a level below that where it's like that's my pretty damn good, or it's something I could throw a spade like here. You could go watch this.
Right.
And speaking of GOAT, I'm gonna throw another GOAT. I just thought about this right now, even though it never got big in the U.S. and I'm surprised it never did because of when it came out. Detective Conan / Case Closed. As much as people like mystery, CSI, all that is, it never got big. It still bugs me to this day. Still bugs me to this day.
Legitly, as soon as you said it didn't get big in the U.S., I was like, this nigga about to say case closed, bro. I already knew. Facts. And for anybody who hates on One Piece because of how much episodes, bro, Case Closed has over 1,000 episodes. I don't hear nobody say nothing. Bro.
Pokemon too.
Pokemon
Yeah,
too.
Pokemon
Yeah.
just about hit 1,000 recently. So
They did hit 1,000.
So
yeah, not too long ago. It wasn't too long ago. Maybe this
Yeah,
year.
they just hit it. They just hit it like earlier this year or like last year.
so here's my thing.
Oh, they didn't count the what you call it. I just looked it up. They didn't count
What?
the other series.
Oh,
They
they
didn't count the one
they said the
without
one series and then that was it. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't count the one without Ash.
Okay.
Which is what we need.
So
Series without Ash.
for me, God
You gonna go
tier.
first?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go God tier. Before I give mine, I'm gonna give my explanation of what I feel God tier is.
You got
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, it's about the story. Y'all three know I write. You know what I mean? So, oh, by the way, the novel is it's in the final editing processes, so I should have that released hopefully on Amazon by January. Just a heads up.
Oh, that's what's
so I'll make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, no details on that. But
And
for
to
me,
piggyback on that, solyspoken.com. Go
Hold
check
up.
out all the poetry.
let me pop
that
you
I
back
write.
up real quick. There you go. Bow, solyspoken.com.
Solyspoken.com. All my poetry right there. Well, not all of it, because you know I gotta publish some.
You gotta keep some. You gotta keep some for you know for the ladies. You know,
Gotta
you
keep some for the chamber.
right? You
But
know,
go check that out. You know what I mean, for the writers in the group. Y'all
definitely,
here.
definitely. So for me, what makes it God tier is the key elements of a good story, right? And those things are your conflict, your tension, your surprise, your controversy, your mystery, your suspense, the characters. You know what I'm saying? The person, not personalities, but the growth and behavior of the characters. Are they extraordinary? Do you have an extraordinary character in a mundane world, or do you have a mundane character in a mundane world? Because nobody wants to see that, right?
Nobody wants
Nobody. So
Nope.
basically, it goes between, for example, like, and I kind of had to write this out just to make sure I didn't lose it. So to me, a story is a sequence of events, and the order in which the narrative occurs. Narratives, how it is, basically a tour through a building, right? So the plot is the sum of the events. Everybody always wants to talk plot armor. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this character got plot armor. This, that, and the other. Most people who say plot armor have no clue what plot armor is, though.
Amen.
They have no clue. So,
Amen.
plot is the sum of the events told not necessarily in sequential order, but in general consistency with the story. And it's usually the same as the narrative of the story, which basically means if you're taking a tour of the building, that's your sequence, that's your plot. Whereas the narrative itself is the building that you're walking through. Okay? For those that are listening, you have to have you have to have good plot. You have to have a good overarching narrative to the story to make it God tier. I'm going to say something that 99% of the people who watch us are going to be like, you capping. DBZ, Dragon Ball GT and up is not God tier, period. Dragon Ball Z, I will give them that. Anything past that is not God tier. Because there's no plot line, there's no real story development, nothing after Z ended. It was a clear...
I can respect that. I can respect that.
I would agree with that, but I would say during Z, as Z was going on, it started dwindling.
I can see that. I can respect that, but I will at least give the end of the arc. You know what I mean? I'll give it the respect of the end of the arc. Because it had to end.
Yeah. In the Z, you could tell Toriyama was running out of gas. You could definitely tell.
Well, okay, with this argument,
interrupt you real quick.
Agree.
Agree. However, we do not mention Dragon Ball GT. What is that? I don't know what that is.
No, hold on.
We're not,
First off, no.
Wait.
GT is my ish.
We're not gonna do that because Super Saiyan 4
that's a whole episode. That's a whole episode.
Thank you.
Don't care.
I'm with Rod and Jay.
GT didn't happen.
GT was not great. It had places where it could have been there.
But they missed
it. It wasn't great.
Garbage dumpster juice.
That because they missed
Super was garbage dumpster juice.
Yes.
There was nothing positive that came out of Super. Nothing. I told y'all when we got here it was going to be an argument. There was nothing positive.
GT and Super had the same problem. GT and Super both had the exact same problem.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let Rod talk. Hold on. Let Rod talk.
GT and Super have the exact same problem.
What's that?
It's the writing. It's the world building. GT and Super both had excellent ideas. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
Even the recent manga stuff in Super has been pretty good. Even the last two mangas have connected, which I did like. They're starting along a little bit with Super. Even Dragon Ball, the superhero movie, that's going to be its own little side story, and I'm kind of glad about that. GT, I've always said this about GT. GT was a good idea. It just needed better writing. Super 17, I'll give you an excellent example. The Super 17 arc. If that was a 2-hour movie, that would have been lit. It would have been a lit 2-hour movie with better writing.
Yeah. Facts.
Yep.
The fact
Shadow
that
Dragon arc. Another good idea, which I hope maybe Super would adapt that to like a multiversal. That's a good idea. GT had a lot of great ideas, just want to execute it right.
They just dropped the ball.
My thing is this.
Even Super dropped the ball. These ideas are dropping the ball.
The best thing to come out of GT is SJ4. Period. Period.
No lie. No lie.
That right there.
Wait.
Go ahead.
You gotta say it right because Vegeta's was bullshit. Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 was bullshit.
What's up,
He
Goku's?
became
That's fine. Goku's. Yeah.
Goku makes sense. Vegeta, you can tell they were running
They
out of
pushed
ideas
it.
again.
They pushed it.
I like the way he looked though. I like the design of
the design is the fucking
J.
fusion design is amazing, and the fucking point of the matter is, like I said, I love Dragon Ball Z. I do all my research on Dragon Ball Z. Super Saiyan 3 form was not supposed to be what it was. Super Saiyan 3 was supposed to be Super Saiyan 2 with a tail. That's where
Right.
Super Saiyan 4 came from.
Right.
Right.
Super Saiyan 3 was
So
gonna be
now-
Super Saiyan 2 with a tail and no eyebrows.
Hold on. Now hear me out on this. Y'all gonna want to fight me, and I'm okay with that.
It's okay. I got
All right.
Okay. Let's see what
Super.
depends on what you say.
Super.
Yeah.
Right? And we're just talking about up through the Tournament of Power. Just through the Tournament of Power.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Super was complete and utter bull trash. Complete
I want to
utter.
fight you for that. That's a fact.
I wholeheartedly
Hold on.
agree. And I,
Let me
and I-
finish, though.
That's
Here's where the
fact.
fight's coming. Here's where the fight might come. May come.
Okay.
The fact that Goku got Ultra Instinct instead of Gohan is also BS.
Still facts. That's still facts.
Okay,
God,
cool,
I never
cool.
thought of that. Oh my God, I never thought of that.
I gotta get on this. I gotta get on
Then
this.
hold on.
Okay.
Let me finish, and then I'll let you go.
Okay.
I'll let you go. The reason
my
I
God.
say
didn't
that
see that,
is
bro. That's
because
facts.
before the Tournament of Power, Gohan started training again. The Negro trained for a week and a half and was back to Goku's power. Everybody wants to trash my man Gohan. Everybody. They hate on my nigga so hard.
Bro.
He trained for a week and a half and was throwing hands with Goku to the point where Goku says, and I quote, I keep
I got
forgetting
so much
that my
to say
biggest
about this.
rival is my son. He said,
got
I'm
so
not
much to
going to
say
go
about this.
saying. I'm not going to go saying,
I'ma
Dad.
let you go
I'm going
first,
to train my
I'm gonna
own
go-
way.
I got so much to say about this.
I'm going to train my own way. I'm going to take a different route. He already had been unlocked by the Kais. Ultra Instinct should have been Gohan's. Nothing else. SS4?
You know what? That's a. I never even
Wait.
thought about that.
Hold on.
My mind's blown
Oh,
right now. I
y'all
never
ready?
thought of that.
Nah,
Oh,
Jay,
y'all
I'm gonna let you go first because I got so much.
Okay.
So much.
I was gonna say this earlier, but you made it present. That has to be said.
Go.
The real reason why Dragon Ball Z is trash is because Toriyama let the fans take over.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
After
Yes.
the Cell game,
Yes,
it was
sir.
supposed to be Gohan's show.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
The
you.
fans got mad.
I
The
told you
fans
go
got
first.
mad and wanted to keep Goku.
All
To
day.
keep Goku.
Yes.
he had to watch Gohan.
That should have been Gohan's
No.
off rip. Off rip.
Let's go, bro.
Super Saiyan 3 should have been Gohan.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That makes sense because you would have passed the torch. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Tournament of Power should have been Gohan's.
Let's
Oh,
go.
easy. Easy.
Let's go.
Yo,
No.
even Fusion, it should have been Gohan and Vegeta. Or
No,
Gohan and
keep
Trunks.
going. Keep going.
Yes.
Go. Like I agree wholeheartedly. Like I never thought about going with Ultra Instinct. My thing with Ultra Instinct is I just left it as a fluke. Goku even got it. I would have kept it as a fluke. It was a fluke. He got it. I would have kept that as a fluke.
My thing,
Like it
he
was,
was
a
never
fluke. He got
instinctual.
it.
That man, if he ever got Ultra Instinct, he should have won SS4, which is his most animalistic evolution, and then
Exactly.
the animal instinct took over. It should have been SS4 with the instinct if that was going to happen.
Right.
Sense. That makes total sense. Like I know we're not going past Tournament of Power because I know Vegeta got a certain transformation,
Right.
but where it's just staying with the Tournament of Power. Thematically, the
Yo.
transformation Vegeta got makes sense, but we're not talking about it
Exactly.
right now.
Hold on. Now, Rod,
So,
add
I-
that.
I
Add
agree
to that.
with Vegeta transformation.
Hold on. We're not even
Right
getting there,
on.
Jay. We're not getting there. We're not going to that part yet. Because Vegeta,
Here I come.
let's talk about the fact that Vegeta. No, don't get me wrong. As a child, I liked Goku.
Wait,
as
wait,
an
wait, wait.
adult-
I gotta say my Gohan part.
Huh, as an adult, I respect Vegeta.
You gotta love,
This man
you gotta love Vegeta.
never got trained by anybody, but
Until
caught up with
now.
this man.
Dad don't even like him.
He think about how many people trained Goku.
True.
Everybody.
Grandpa,
King Kai,
King Kai,
Roshi.
Corn,
Weez.
Popo, Whis, the Yardris niggas.
Wait, let Voqab get up in here, bro.
Somebody else I'm forgetting.
Now,
Oh,
how many
Bobby,
people
yeah.
train Baba,
Baba.
the Supreme Kais? Now, how
Supreme
many
Kai.
people train Vegeta?
Bro,
Wiz,
Yardris, that's just
Beerus.
We
Thank
see
you.
Yardris and Beerus, yeah.
me
That's
get
it.
up in here. Get up in here.
Oh, that vocab thing we had to say about Gohan.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me get up in here because I got so much shit.
Go for it.
Go for it. Go.
Gohan. This is 2 words. 2 words. You ready?
Go.
Cell games.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Okay.
Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
And Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 before you ever seen it.
Yeah.
Before you ever seen it, bro.
Yeah.
Then, after we watch my guy, first of all, you're a jit, bro. My man was like, what, 13 years
Yeah.
old? Man,
He
Yeah.
was technically 10. He was like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
technically.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they call him Teen Gohan, so we gonna give him 13. You know what I mean?
All right. I'm just make sure we do that.
But what we know the truth, Rod. We know the
He
truth.
was like 9.
I got you.
He
Got
was
you.
like
All right.
9.
We're gonna make sure we doing accurate. But all right, go ahead.
We know he was like 9, but when people refer to that era, they call him Teen Gohan.
Teen Gohan. Right.
Right.
To be a teen, you gotta be at least 13. So we just gonna say 13.
Right.
But we know he was like 9. But Teen Gohan, in truth. What they do to him, bro? What they do to him?
Yeah.
Say a man.
Oh, I was completely happy. I was completely okay with that. Completely.
Yeah, I was fine with that too. It was a different direction.
I was all good with Great Saiyan Man. All good with it. Because he was trying to get his girl. He was a teenager. Think about it. He was a normal high schooler.
So when I say Saiyan Man, I don't mean like the direction they went.
Yeah.
Did you notice though? Making him Saiyan Man, they regressed him.
Yeah.
And that is what I'm talking about.
When that was the start of the regression for him.
Exactly. They regressed him. My God, Gohan. The fucking beat levels advanced so far just for you to be like, yeah, you got older, which means you're supposed to get stronger. Nah, let's take that away from you.
Yep.
And then turn around and get one shot.
Put him in the school. Hold on. Here's the part.
Right. The point of saying, man, the whole like, yeah, I'm a focus on school, and I'm a focus on my shorty and all this, and that's what made Pan and them come together.
Wait.
I'm with that.
I gotta cut you real quick, Vo. I gotta pin it real quick. I need to make a PSA to every youth listening to us or whoever watches this when they do see it. This man was the strongest in the universe, basically. He killed someone that his dad couldn't even beat.
Not killed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being real. That's what he did.
Beat. Not even kill. Couldn't he beat?
His daddy couldn't do it. He said, "No, I'm gonna leave you to my son." Right?
He just said it.
Then he turns around and he hits the books just as hard as he hit his martial arts. Right? Because when he got done, when Pan was born, that man was a PhD by the age of like 21.
Doctor.
That's a beast. That's a beast.
You know what I'm saying?
Put respect on his name.
Put some respect on Gohan's name. So what it's saying is he then turned around, and then when his dad said, "Hey, yo, I need you to strap back up real quick," he trained for a month, came back, and was still as strong as his dad in Ultra Instinct. I need y'all to keep that in mind. So what I'm saying is this:
Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh yeah, blue. My bad. You're right.
Blue,
God mode. God mode blue. Look, God mode blue.
You
though.
got the point. You got the point.
We
So
got
I'm gonna
it.
say this: children, hitting your books does not make you weak.
Oh,
Facts.
Hitting your books does not make it makes you strong all the way around the board, which is the only thing that
Just don't get
Chi-Chi
hit
wanted
by
for
a-
her kid.
Let me jump in there real quick just to
Go ahead.
give a life example. I am 5'1". I'm a 2-time Golden Glove, a straight A achiever. Okay, working on my masters right now. So do not let nobody ever tell you that studying makes you weak or soft. Believe me when I tell you, as a straight A student, I will beat motherfucker ass. Okay, 2-time Golden Glove. That's real. Academics don't equate to your strength. And if anything, academics improves your strength. Because it's one thing to be straight brute. It's another thing to have the brute and technical knowledge. You mean to tell me you smart and you can fight?
Strength
Don't let
and
nobody
skills.
make you think.
True.
Don't let nobody make you think
Hold
that
on.
because
And this
you
same
study,
man
you're
is
weak.
talking about all anime knowledge. There is nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Not at
Be
all.
who
I was
you
just about
are.
to get to that. I was just about to get to that. Being called
Wish
a
somebody would have
geek
told me this when I was their age.
Well,
nerd.
we gonna do it
Uh,
now because we
That's
here.
what we here for.
That's what we here for.
Mm-hmm.
Being called a
Kind of
geek,
got me.
a nerd, a weeb, or they don't let that phase you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'd rather be a geek and a nerd any day than these jocks, bro. I did that. I played soccer, football, basketball, and I ran track, and I was nice. Only reason I ain't make it is because I'm short, and you, it's
We
legit.
all know how that happens.
Yeah, yep. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is with
It's
athletics.
just a
It's just
story.
not
Yeah.
track, maybe, but everything else where you need height. You need height. So I never was salty about it. You know what I mean? I wasn't mad. The motherfuckers didn't want to progress with my basketball career or none of that. I made it to junior college, which to me was fire because that means I played for college at 5'1".
The only other person doing something like that was Muggsy Bogues. When was the last time you saw somebody
Yep.
like Muggsy
He
Bogues?
made it to the NBA, okay? And he was my hero.
And they
Right.
That
rival.
was a bad boy right there.
That was a bad man.
boy right there.
Right. The point though is don't let nobody tell you what you can or cannot do.
Yes.
You decide if you can or cannot do it. Now, if you come to terms and you're like, hey, I don't think I could do this, you done tried your best, then you keep it pushing. But don't let no outside forces be the one to make you stop and give up on your dream. There's a reason why it's a dream. It means you can accomplish it as long as you put in the effort. Take this sip to the youth.
All right, now, and just for what Voqab said, I'm gonna say one last thing, and we're gonna hop back to this DBZ conversation. Technically, we'll hop back to the GOAT conversation, but
Because I ain't even say my part.
I was about to say, I don't want to talk to DBZ no more. I'm still upset about that.
So I'm gonna say this, and as a fellow poet, spoken word artist, I think you'll understand this, and you know what I'm saying, all of y'all will respect it. Something I wrote a while ago, and it's just a little clip of it. It was like, is your life a dream, or is your dream your life? The day you see no difference is the day you finally learn to live.
Love that.
Keep that in mind.
Love that.
Let me hold on. Let me grab that. Real quick.
Put it in your back pocket,
T-shirt.
throw it under the
T-shirt right
armpit, do what you do. But
That on my
seriously,
heart. I had to put that on my heart.
put it on your heart. Okay, cool.
I was deep. I was deep.
And the talk.
Is your life a dream, or is your dream your life?
Say it again one more time.
The day you see no difference
Say it again
is
one
the
more
day.
time.
Oh, from the beginning, is
Say it
your
again.
life a dream, or is your dream your life? The day you see no difference is the day you learn to live.
I'm almost done posting it on Facebook. Hold on.
Go ahead.
That's a mic
I'll
drop
repeat
right
it
there.
again if you
Mic
need
drop right
to.
there.
Go, bruh.
Okay?
Go.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Your dreams should become your realities. That is the point. Why else are you here? You have the dream. If you had the dream, and we see, this is why I love this group of men right here, because when we start talking, things like this end up coming up, and then we go right back to the fun stuff. It's great. This is the type of group that you want to keep as your circle, your inner circle, because it helps you to grow. It helps you to grow. So
iron sharpen iron.
Iron sharpens iron. ISI. Yes, sir. Exactly.
Sir.
So
Yes, sir.
when it comes to your dreams, if you were given the dream, then run with it. The Almighty, whoever you believe in, she, they gave it to you. They could have gave it to anybody else, but they gave it to you. So now you've been given a gift. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit on it? Are you going to ignore it? Or are you going to act on it? How many times have you had a situation where you had an idea, ooh, I can make that, and then 2 years later you see it on the TV, somebody that made it, and now they making money, they millions off of it. Because you didn't. Because you sat, exactly, for 2 years. Mm-hmm. Or he was like, I can't do that. Why can't you? What's stopping you? We are in the age of complete intellectual access. People build houses off of YouTube. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So if you could build a house off of YouTube, I'm pretty sure you can figure out how to do anything else you want to do. It's about. Go ahead.
This for the youth. This for you. Y'all really don't understand. Y'all are talking to some elders. I mean, we young compared to y'all parents and y'all grandparents. We are older than y'all. We're all in our 30s. We've lived life. We know what we're talking about. We come from an era. I want to piggyback on that internet shit that Panda was talking about.
Yeah.
In the age of YouTube. We come from an era of AOL dial-up when just to get on the internet took 20 minutes. That was literally a 15-minute process.
Yeah.
And you can't be on the phone.
Oh, right.
Now, you're at the point to where literally you click a button and you're already connected. Y'all really don't understand what has happened to get y'all to the point that y'all are at. I really want y'all to just take advantage. You don't gotta listen to me. You listen to Panda. If you don't want to listen to Panda, you can listen to Rod. If you don't want to listen to Rod, you can listen to Jay. It's 4 of us here. If you want to deal with,
and if you don't want to listen to any of us, guess what? In 2 years, somebody else will be doing your dream.
Exactly.
True.
Hey, so my bad. I apologize.
What?
My wife was watching us for the longest, and she commented on YouTube.
Where'd she go?
She had a question. She asked this question about an hour ago, but I'm just not seeing it.
I answered it, and then I answered it.
Oh yeah, Voqab answered in the chat earlier. Yep.
I didn't see that.
I will. Yeah. We will have her bring it in too. We will have her bring it in as well.
Yeah. Sure. She agreed with my answer too, so we were on the same page. I checked her to see if she was still there. She didn't answer.
I think she was doing something. She might still be there.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay, but
I guess it's time for me to get into that. Yeah.
Back to do you want me to give my God tiers first, or do you want to finish what you were saying, Voqab?
You started already.
I didn't give what mine were though.
Right.
So he never got to that.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'll come in.
And again, like I said, mine are based on the storyline, right? The big 3, of course, are the big 3. However, if we're looking at what I consider God tier,
don't forget to add your favorite too.
I'll add my favorite in there as well. I will.
Yeah.
I've got God tier for different reasons. So for world building, my God tier is One Piece, flat out.
That is
for world
the main premise why I love
For world building, A world building god tier is One Piece. That is
It's
immaculate.
not even close,
Um,
bro.
as far as story,
Mhm.
my god tier is two. Bungo Stray Dogs
Okay,
Yo, I forgot about that.
another one.
and Brotherhood FMA.
Bro.
I never heard of that first one. I gotta
Okay,
look that one
hold
up.
on,
They
hold
be
on. Wait.
bringing anime
I
that's
get it.
not
I
mainstream to the
understand.
light, bro.
But can we just show love
Like,
to just Full Metal Alchemist as a whole? Because
Oh yeah,
even though
Oh,
Full
yeah.
Metal
the
Alchemist.
first one,
Period.
yes,
All the
we
way through.
can. I
yeah,
think
You have
It's a
to.
goat. It's a goat.
You have to. You can't
But-
just look at Brotherhood. You have
I'm
to look
sorry.
at both. Have to.
because I think
all of it.
the amazing thing, a lot of people new to anime. I'm gonna say this:
Yeah.
if you're watching Full Metal Alchemist and then you see Brotherhood, you have to understand they are the same anime. But what happened was something happened to the writer, and they kept going with the anime without the end of the actual manga.
Right.
So that's why it's two like different endings. So when you watch Brotherhood, you're starting off and it's kind of fast paced in the beginning because all you gotta do is really watch like the first half of
The
Full Metal
original.
Alchemist and
Yeah.
then watch the rest of Brotherhood.
True.
Right.
You
Right.
jump right in. No, what happened was the Full Metal Alchemist was a monthly manga back then. You gotta
It
remember that. It was a
was,
monthly
yeah.
manga.
Yeah.
And they got close to the anime. That's why they did what they did with the other anime. That's why.
Yeah. That
All right, we took them too
those
long. They were
two
like, we want,
story wise.
we want it now.
Story wise though, those two are my god tiers. As far as god tier for sports, it's Kuroko no Basket.
Ooh, are we doing that? Are we doing that?
Ooh.
It's Kuroko no Basket. I'm
We
sorry.
doing
Hey, I'm
that?
sorry.
Are
Kaijo.
we doing that? Panda,
Kaijo
are
for
we
sports.
doing that?
I can respect it. I respect it.
If you know, you
Remember,
know.
we talked
Kaijo
about
for sports.
a
My
whole
god
nother
tier
episode.
Iseki.
That's a,
My god tier Iseki.
Yo, gotta be Shiro Rising. The Sekai?
I can't.
Sekai.
It has to be Sword Art.
Okay.
You one of those.
It has to be
Wait,
Sword
I
Art.
have a question. I have it.
Go ahead.
Wait, I am new to the Sword Art fan. I just
Okay.
recently caught up on Sword Art.
Okay.
Oh,
Sword Art, the first
it
season
makes me
is
mad.
amazing.
Amazing.
Great, the world building, everything. It was a little more fast paced than I would
Right.
want it to be, but it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The second season, I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
About first season. Okay, yeah. First season.
First
The
season.
third season was good,
Actualization.
but it was like I felt that they did it backwards in a sense. I felt like if they would have
Are you talking
switched the
about
third
actualization
season,
or
the
one where they were climbing
what
the
was it?
tower?
Yes,
Okay.
I feel like that one should have came before the Gun Gale season.
So I respect that. I feel that they put it in there though as a break from the seriousness of the first one.
Yeah, because that was shit got real.
The first one got real. Now it didn't. It could have ended differently. Like I think they goofed on the ending of Sword Art. Most places do. It is what it is. You know,
a lot of series don't stick the landing.
They don't.
It is
right?
what it is.
But Gun Gale was a fun, up-paced, you know what I'm saying, upbeat little thing. It gave you a new look at Kirito.
No,
Gun
it
Gale?
did.
I loved it.
Like
I loved it.
You're right. It gave you a new look at Kirito, but it showed you that this nigga's one track mind. This nigga's not picking up no gun.
That's the
This nigga
point.
said sports.
But you have to understand though. You got to think about it. He lived there. That was his real life.
Yeah.
That's like taking a samurai and putting him in today's era of guns. He gonna go for a sword.
But the realism with the, I'm thinking, what was the Gun Gale? Which one was it? It was Gun Gale.
Gun Gale.
Well, that season with Gun Gale.
Yeah.
When the girl was finna die and all that.
Yeah.
The real sad part. We don't get me wrong. Great moment. Could have done without it.
True.
That was too real for that series.
For that series, yes. That shouldn't have been
real.
in there.
If y'all don't know, I don't know if y'all watched that one. It's where they meet the strongest person in the game, and she was born with AIDS,
Yep.
basically. And
Yep.
she ends up dying. Like she's finna die, and the friends like let her go back in the game. She cannot walk or anything. They had her conscious in the game throughout the series, so they was like let her go back in her game and live her life out in the game. And she dies in the game, and the whole gaming community came to see her off because everybody has noticed her as the strongest fighter in the game. The only person who could touch her was Kirito, but he held back on purpose, which
Right.
is cool. But we'll just say his wife with her, because they was in love with her, is the only other person who could fight with her and be considered almost even. So it was like the fact that y'all brought that in is like it was a good hit marker, but I think y'all did that too soon in the series of Sword Art Online. It
Yeah,
went
I'm
because the
not,
game was upbeat and it
I'm
went
not
to dark so quick.
gonna lie. I'm not a Sword Art fan.
I
I can
understand a lot
respect
of
it.
people are not, and
A lot of people
Not
aren't,
everybody's
and that's
cup of tea.
okay.
it because I was curious. I was curious, like I can't sit here and say I don't like an anime without giving it a chance. I can I can sit here
No,
all
I
day and
gave
say
it
I
a
do
chance.
not
That's
like
understandable.
I do not like Attack on
Always
Titan.
do.
I don't. I can't watch it. I cannot finish it. I went the first two seasons. It's not for me.
The Sword Art.
No, Attack on Titan. I don't like Attack on
Oh, that
Titan.
makes
I'm the
sense.
same way. AOT.
That makes sense. It's so jarring. That's a series that's so very
Anime
jarring each
people
season.
get mad at me because of that, and I've seen the fight scenes, and I know that it gets better, but I just the type of person I am, I can't skip. So if I'm gonna watch an anime, I gotta watch every episode.
Yeah.
That first season,
That
Okay.
makes
So
sense.
let me say
so
something on that if you don't mind. Okay.
slow. Go
In
ahead.
a conversation about the whole conversation of fillers, right?
Yes.
That whole conversation that people have, my logic on that is this: there's no such thing as a filler episode. You ask people to create a story in 30 seconds, but want depth in a character. It's not possible without an episode where they go shopping.
The writer,
It's
it
not.
is not.
Thank you.
It's
That's
not.
the early episodes of
Oh,
Boruto.
I agree to an extent
Okay.
because some fillers are unfucking needed. I'm gonna say
Some
that.
are.
That's
Some
that's
are. I'm not knocking that.
We listen.
as
Look,
as
we
a whole though.
But as
in
a
Naruto,
whole,
we do not need to see Ten do nothing. She don't get enough screen time as is. Why give her a filler? If you're not gonna
She
give her screen time,
I mean,
we saw Ten do one
but
thing,
the
and
argument,
that was get her ass.
but the
Nothing
argument to
smart.
that is, it showed her uselessness. It all he did was exacerbated her uselessness. So I'm just saying,
No,
it has
the
a
That's kind of
reason
true.
is because she's fine, bruh. And
She is
10
fine.
is a baddie.
in
Yeah,
that
she
episode,
is.
in that season, she was the baddie of the episode. Her and
Not fake.
Ino.
Nah,
She's
Ten
useless.
is top tier
She's
waifu with
useless.
Naruto,
The
man.
show is Sakura and
I don't know
everybody.
about that one.
Okay.
I don't
Let's
know. Yeah,
I would have
Hinata
put
really
Ino over
bad.
1010. I would have put Ino over
We-
1010. But
She's most
Okay.
definitely better than 10 for sure.
Okay, we're talking about as a waifu, not
We're
just on
going,
look. We're
right.
talking
If
about
we're
mentally.
going,
10 and Hinata, top
we're
tier
going to group.
in
no,
Naruto.
just Hinata. I wouldn't put
Naruto
1010 in
That's
that
Hinata.
category.
and Sakura.
You wouldn't put
That's
10 over.
Hold it, Vocab.
Sakura.
Who'd you say?
Group 7.
Who'd you say, Vocab?
Naruto, Sasuke, and
Uh-huh.
Sakura. That's group 7. Who is
Uh-huh.
the useless one in the group?
Sakura. Duh.
Sasuke.
Exactly. That's my point.
Sasuke.
That's my point.
End of the day is
got no body.
Sasuke, but
Sasuke got no body though. Who Sasuke is?
10, at least we was looking at 10 like, oh, that's nice.
1010 had moves though. She was a support person. It's what she did. She did it
Exactly.
well. That's like
Right.
Kiba.
Yeah.
They always say Kiba was useless.
Oh, don't you ever put
That's
10 and Kiba in the same
why.
sentence?
They are in the
Kiba
same
is-
category.
No.
Same
no,
category.
I'm
He was
sorry.
a worse Yamcha. He was a worse Yamcha. Let's keep it a buck.
Thank
He was a
you.
worse Yamcha.
Thank you.
She was level.
He was a
with
worse
them.
Yamcha.
Kiba is a worse Yamcha.
He,
If you're
yes.
going to compare Tencent to anybody, she's probably launched from Dragon Ball. If you want to really keep it
I
a buck.
respect that. I respect that.
Right,
Okay.
she was definitely
Okay.
watching
All
Dragon
right.
Ball.
She was definitely launch. She was definitely launch. Oh,
Yes, nigga, I forgot the fuck out of her.
hold up.
For people that
Side
don't-
note on that. I
What?
saw a picture. It was like Naruto's real crew. and it was Shikamaru, Choji, Kiba, and what was the other dude?
Chino.
No, the dude with the glasses. Insect.
Chino.
Chino. Is that it? Okay, yeah, Chino.
With the
Yes.
bug?
Yeah. That was his crew.
Chino.
He's like, who
Yeah.
the story really should have been about. That was his squad. If they would have went on missions, it would have been over.
I didn't care what nobody said.
That would have destroyed everybody.
They would have murdered,
I
bruh.
don't care.
Hey,
I don't care what nobody
no
says.
cap.
Shika is
Shino
the
was
best
underused as
character
fuck.
in Naruto.
Oh, Shino's a monster.
True.
Shino would have been a monster.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like the early Boruto when he was a teacher. That's what I like that. He got some character development. That's why I like that.
Yeah.
That's why I like early Boruto when he was Boruto's teacher. I like that. I was like, okay, he gets some character development.
Like to see the grown-up Shino.
Yeah.
Naruto. I did like that.
I liked how they gave everybody like the grow up. You see how they developed. I like you were saying. I do agree with you on that. That was great.
I wish they went more in depth into it though.
I would have wanted to see Choji grow.
Where they are.
As a big boy myself, when Choji went butterfly mode the first time against Jirobu,
Oh, that is all.
bruh, I had tears.
Butterfly mode was
I had
so
tears,
fire.
bruh. And now his daughter can just do
when
it.
they put it in the game, that was the only mode I was using.
That's it, bruh.
When they put it in the game,
Bruh.
Bro.
Crazy.
So,
I mean, Choji got a black chick too. He got a black wife, so he did something right.
Hold it. Expansion Jutsu.
We all alive for that one.
If
The
you
real ones
don't
know.
You crazy.
finish
The
your
real
top
ones
tier.
know the answer.
Yeah, finish your God tier, bro.
You got your opinion.
Okay. Finish that, this, that, and the other. I did that one, did that. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that I can think of off the top of my head. As far as God tier. Oh, the other one that I will put as God tier is Blood Blockade.
Okay.
And that's for world building and story.
Most definitely.
Now, as far as like I guess for me, like I said, it's based on the story itself. It's not the simple, like I love Fairy Tail, for example. You know what I mean? I love Fairy Tail. I love the finger, the L, yes. I love Fairy Tail. I love Naruto. I love Bleach. I can't wait for this 1,000-year arc to finally start posting. They saw us releasing that next year.
You talking about the 1,000-year arc of Bleach or the century quest for Fairy Tail?
Both.
Both are coming out. Both are coming out next year.
I know. I'm ready. I'm huge.
I'm so glad about them extending Fairy Tail because the way they ended it, it wasn't coming back. Wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
So I'm
but
glad.
It's good because I figured it was gonna come back because it was one thing left undone, and they never went and got Aquarius Key.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that they had to do.
Okay.
I literally just last month just rewatched the whole Fairy Tail. I'm on Eden Zero. I didn't like it in the beginning, but it's actually pretty good.
Eden Zero's not bad. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's kind of a slow starter, but his power.
I made a game out of it.
His power is legit.
All day about Fairy Tail.
I bet y'all can't guess what game I made out of it.
Pretty sure it's drinking.
No. Name every character from Fairy Tail that you.
Oh, that's in the first one. Oh yeah. I've done that. I did that too.
It's Mary Jane in like the 6 or 8 episode. Mary Jane and Usama's in there.
Erza's in the first episode. What are you talking about?
She's a character. She's a character.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about.
You keep my wife out your mouth.
Oh, whatever.
Keep my wife out your mouth.
Now, as far as favorites that I wouldn't put in my God tier. Reborn.
That's what I'm saying.
Reborn.
You can see that.
Really?
Reborn.
I can see that.
Kateo Hitman Reborn is one of my favorites all time.
It's one of your favorites.
Yes. Soul Eater. It's the second one.
Yes.
Yep, I can see that.
What else? Skryed is another one. and
But
World
when we
Trigger.
talk about Reborn, are we talking about ReZero Reborn?
No,
Or
no,
we
no,
talking
no.
about Reborn?
Reborn
Reborn with the fire.
with the
I haven't
fire.
seen it yet.
Sooner.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Definitely.
sooner. Yeah,
He,
yeah.
he ain't beat. He ain't beat Natsu.
God, bro, because I was like,
Yes, he will murder Natsu first and foremost. We can go there all day.
Oh no, he.
We know already. Shut up. Don't
Because if he does the revised version, he turns all your fire to ice. Eat that,
I
Natsu.
just told you stop.
He will. And then he'll be Ice Flame Dragon.
Oh, whatever.
Plot armor. That's plot armor.
Plot armor. That's real plot armor.
Natsu is the definition
all
of plot
day.
armor. No,
Natsu is all plot armor. What you
Yeah.
mean? Love him though.
But I do love Gajil. Gajil was my dude.
Gaji and Laxus are my
And
favorite.
Laxus. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm cosplaying Gaji on Gajil next year.
Yeah. And then the other one's World Trigger.
Okay.
So, and that's it.
All right.
That's only because I'm not going sports mode because we're saving that for another day.
Say
Right.
that.
Princess Tennis.
Because that's a whole episode.
That's a whole episode.
That's a whole episode.
Right.
Whole episode, bro. Legit.
That's a whole episode.
Right, so, my turn.
Go ahead.
First off, before we start, I want to ask you a question, Panda.
Yo.
Is it possible for 5 seconds? Can we get your face? 5 seconds.
I think we can. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if the public's ready for that.
I promise you it's for a good reason. I promise you it's for a good reason.
All
He
right.
wants your face just after you say this. That's what it is.
That's what it is. He wants a reaction.
No,
If y'all don't see this video, that means y'all missed the face reveal.
That's what it is.
That's-
That's what it
that's
is.
right.
Because I always
It's
have
for
my
you.
I always have my panda head on. All right.
Wait,
it's
wait.
for the youth, though. It's for the youth.
Do you want to do it?
If you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
That's cool.
For
If you
what
feel
I'm
comfortable with, that's the way I feel.
it would be
We can save it for another day.
We'll save it for another day. There will be a day for the reveal.
Right.
We'll save it for another day.
Well, I'm gonna just, all right, so
You got to hype it up.
mine is Panda.
It's okay, people. I know what he look like. He look like Brian McKnight.
I got Rod. and I got Jay. All y'all need to know is that Panda's black. That's all y'all need to know.
Oh, all day. All day.
He's actually brown.
He's actually brown.
Blurple.
He is actually brown.
Blurple.
He is brown. But
I'm blurple. But you know.
this is
All
just
right.
this is just for the youth, black youth.
Yes.
As you see on the screen that you are watching, it's all black men
Mm-hmm.
on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know. Don't let nobody tell you black people can't be a part of this community.
Oh no.
We have our own
Oh, no.
community. They done made such thing as blurs. You know what a blur is? Is a black nerd. That's what they say. Like
Girl.
nerds have a color.
Blurs and bleaks.
You don't have a
Yup.
color.
Yep.
Now, we do accept blurred because that's our community. We built it from the ground foundation.
From the ground up.
But do
Mm-hmm.
not let people tell
Started
you
from
that
the
you
bottom, now
are
we up.
too
Yep.
blurred. There's no such thing as a black nerd. You're a nerd. You're black.
Yep.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that. Now let's get into this. We stick the comb in the beer. All right, so my definition of what God tier is. So to me, I'll just start off with this God tier. There is nothing above God tier. There's no legendary tier. If you're God tier, that means I already consider you legendary.
Okay.
Not the whole big three. Naruto, God tier. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z is God tier. Dragon Ball is a series. It's not God tier. Super GT and them type of things fuck it up.
All right. Fo,
God tier.
I need you to do me. I need you to rewind because I accidentally hit the wrong screen on you in the middle of you talking because I was trying to set some stuff up. That was my bad.
Don't worry.
All right. Repeat your list again.
Let's run it again. One Piece.
Yes, sir.
God tier.
Yes.
Naruto. God tier. Bleach is not God tier. It is top tier.
Okay.
Dragon
Okay.
Ball and Dragon Ball Z in the series is God tier. However, the series as itself is only top tier because Super and GT took a little bit away from that. I have Kanichi as God tier.
Okay.
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 All right.
Now I got a question for you. With Kenichi,
Yes.
would you consider that a sports anime?
No,
Hmm.
I can't.
It's on the fence
Okay.
because martial arts is considered a sport.
Right.
At the same time, martial arts is also considered a part
Okay.
of Asian culture.
On that, let me put it in perspective to what reason why you can't put it as a sports anime.
Uh-huh.
If you think about was it Harju no Sumo,
Right.
which is a martial art,
Right.
they did it as a sport,
They did it as
a
a sport. Okay.
spectator sport. But Kenichi did it as self defense that could be used as a sport.
Okay.
All his fights,
Okay.
they was trying to kill him. He was just trying to defend himself.
Because
All right.
martial arts
I agree.
itself
I agree.
is a sport. However, martial arts
In
is
this
also
situation,
a
he
part
was
of
not. It was
sport.
not a sporting event.
Not even that,
Right.
but just
The
the
second
fact
season, I think, was though considered more so.
in Asian history, martial arts is a part of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So you can take it out of the sports category and keep it in a culture category, which is why I won't put it in sports by
Okay.
itself.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just say that is sports a part of it.
Respect.
so after what
Respect.
I said, could you consider Baki a sport?
Lord, no, that's murder. That's just murder. First degree.
That's doing too much.
Literally.
Didn't have a choice.
We're not gonna
His
talk
dad-
about that when Yujiro
Yeah,
is the ogre.
that's another episode. That's another
Ugh.
episode.
Yeah, that's a conversation.
We-
Hey,
Yujiro,
who wins? Hands up. Heads up. Goku or Yujiro?
Yujiro.
I've had someone say Goku before, and I
How
was
you
looked at
feel?
them like they were
Yujiro
crazy.
has more abilities, more his fighting
First of
style
all,
is adaptive, and I think he beats Goku
Oklahoma
with straight hands.
Yeah, straight hands. Oh yeah,
is out here wild.
yeah, wiling, literally
Legitimately.
wiling.
Right. Other god tier. Who did I name already? Kenichi,
Mm-hmm.
One Piece,
Mhm.
Naruto.
He ain't gonna
So
say it.
I know he's not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
That anime would be god tier if they world build like One Piece though.
I want to
No,
say it.
they would need more story.
I will not say it, but I want to say it.
They would be
You
a
have to
deeper.
have a
They would
story
need a
to
deeper
world build.
storyline.
I'll leave it for the favorite. I might have to drop it there. It's God tier. Because my God tier is.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna need you to hurry up to the list because it's a topic I still want to get on before we leave.
Does it have rewatch ability? Does it pull in multiple types of people to watch?
Okay.
Nobody said Digimon.
Does it have amazing fight scenes? Because bitch, fuck you if you ain't got good fight scenes.
I can respect that.
Oh, favorites. Fairy Tale is my number one.
Okay. Okay.
Don't care. It's tattooed on my fucking leg. The little symbol.
I'm getting one soon on my shoulder.
Yes, sir. My shoulders already are done, so I can't put them.
Oh.
Where I really wanted to put it was here, but I won't tattoo right here just because of jobs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Until I have the job I want, then shit. But
At
by
that point,
time,
it's over.
it's too late because I already got it on my cat.
Right.
So it's over with. so,
Hey yo, we should all do dragon. What are they called? Dragon Slayers. We should all cosplay Dragon Slayers. Just side note. Anyway.
I'm so weird. Trying to figure out which Dragon Slayer I want to be though.
I had to do research on that because I had to do research on that.
I might be.
What's your favorite
Leo,
I can help you, Sharod. What's your favorite anime?
What's the darkness?
My favorite?
Oh yeah, him.
Rogue.
It's something
Rogue.
with R.
Rogue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I might
Rogue
be
was
him.
legit.
Okay, hold on. I'm finna do some geek stuff. What is your favorite anime MC?
MC main character Yusuke. Yusuke is the tie between Yusuke and Ed.
Okay. So I know for a fact he would like Gajia. But
Yeah.
I think you, as a Dragon Slayer, you would either go with Sting, Loxus, or what's the
Sting.
the poison one? The poison one. I can't think of his name.
Cobra. Sting.
So
He'd be
Sting
Sting.
is the light one.
Yeah.
Loxus
The
is
light dragon.
one, and Cobra is the poison dragon slayer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see Sting or Laxus.
I'll look into that. I'll look into that. I'm definitely gonna look into that.
We got you alone. I call Gajil.
You could do Gaijil too, but it'd be Sting or Laxus other than Gaijil. But that's because everybody wanted to be Gaijil because he was like the punk rocker. Like, let's be honest.
That makes sense.
Like, he was the metal dragon. So,
Hey, no cap.
or you could be
somebody cosplay Lily. You can cosplay Lily.
No, she was the
Lily's
wind dragon.
OP.
She was the wind
No,
dragon.
Lily, not Wendy.
Oh,
Lily, the cat.
The cat. Oh
The
wow.
picture.
Oh wow.
I'll pull a happy.
Okay.
Which one? Eating zero or
No, original happy.
Can we all just agree that the dude who did Eat Zero has no imagination because he basically just retold the same story, kind of?
Yeah.
It's
I
the
like
same
the.
character.
I do like the.
Hey, respect the hustle. Respect the hustle. It
Respect the
worked.
hustle.
I gotta respect the hustle.
True. I did
I
like the
respect the
power
hustle.
though. The gravity.
Yeah, the
thing.
gravity power is OP.
Yeah.
Gravity. Ooh, make your own Dragon Slayer. Fuck it. We're gonna make our own Dragon Slayers.
I'm with it.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, while we waiting on Voqab, do y'all play Dragon Ball? Not Dragon. D&D.
Nah, I've never
I
got
have
into
a
that.
friend that has been trying to get me to play for the
Right,
longest. Don't
If
get me
y'all
wrong,
want to play,
I
Voqab, you
can
play
watch
D&D?
people play. I can't play.
I did when I was younger than I am now.
I was gonna
Like,
say, if y'all want to, I can run a game.
I don't even remember my
We play
account.
2K.
And we can do it like on here. Just as a heads up.
I don't have my account anymore. Dog.
Oh, that's fine.
I had it when I
Sounds like a good idea, but I just haven't done anything like that.
I don't
Yeah.
play
If
D&D.
y'all want to,
Alright,
like I said, let me
so-
know.
All right, keep it on the back burner. You
I
never
see.
know.
I'm always strapped.
Kabuki.
He said I'm always strapped for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, I hear that. I said Kenichi for my favorite fairy tale. And Food Wars.
Okay.
Shingeki no Soma is my favorite anime of this time, of this era.
Hold on, which one?
I have it in my this era big three right now.
Hold on, which one?
Shingeki no Soma.
Oh, okay.
Food War.
Yeah, Food
Wars.
Wars. Yeah.
Wars
I can see
is
that.
definitely
I can
my
respect it.
favorite anime of right
I
now.
can respect it. I
Right
can totally
now.
respect it.
Yeah.
This time, like that's not of all time, but of this time,
The era.
this
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, the big three this era would be My Hero, Food Wars, and probably Attack on Titan. We're gonna keep it a
I
buck.
have this
Wait.
era. My big three is My
bullshit.
Hero.
You're not
Demon
gonna just
Slayer,
leave,
and Food Wars.
Hold on. Oh, wait. The fuck? We just gonna leave Black Clover out like you ain't talking about shit?
Yeah. They
That's what
tried
he
it.
yelling
The fuck?
all the time.
They
That's
tried.
what he do is talk shit, nigga. So he don't even be talking shit. He just be yelling.
Nah,
'Cause he
bruh.
whooping
Nah,
ass,
bruh.
He has
Asta.
no man.
Asta is that dude.
He's a
Asta
beast.
is
Don't
that
get
dude.
twisted.
Yeah,
I
nah.
say-
Hold on.
He gonna do
Black
shit,
Clover is
bro.
truth.
I
Oh,
respect.
yeah, for sure. I say he
But
not
y'all
talking
not finna
shit.
leave Black Clover out
He
like it's
yelling.
not
He not
like it's not a
yelling
full
to
run
shit,
for Big
he
Three.
just be
Okay,
yelling.
if we're talking about current
I'm
big three
saying.
though, let me rephrase. Let me put all y'all in check real quick. Current big three: Jujutsu Kaisen, MHA.
True.
It's new still. It's still new.
That's what we
Chainsaw
said.
Man?
This era, this new era.
It's still.
It's
still
a toss
too new.
between Black Clover and Attack on Titan, though. I have to say that.
It's still too new.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not this era to me.
What's this
started
era?
the era.
It started
What do you
way
consider
back.
this era?
What's the cutoff here? Then
Right,
let's
that's what I'm saying.
make it
What's
easy.
the cutoff for the era?
Like, once like 2012? This is like the last 10 years? When the
I
last,
wouldn't say I wouldn't say like the last 5 years.
Okay.
Is this
So
era.
All right, we're going last 5. That changes things. That might change things for me. Last 5?
The last 5?
Last 5.
Definitely My Hero. My Hero's still there.
Yeah.
I would definitely put Black Clover there if that's the
Black
case.
Clover
We're
would
going
have to
to
be
go
there.
So,
Jujutsu Kaisen is this past year.
It's
Jujutsu
the
Kaisen
third one's a toss-up because I can see Jujutsu Kaisen.
God
I
of
can
High
see Demon
School.
Slayer.
Yeah, right.
Don't
counting
say God of High School.
Year.
Do not
I
say
feel
God
like
of High School.
Why not?
Jujutsu Kaisen is this year. So
No, I'm letting him finish.
What about Chainsaw Man? I throw Chainsaw Man in there too.
What about Dr. Stone?
Dr.
Ooh,
Stone.
good point. Good point. Good point. I can see that.
What about Fire Force?
The third one, the third one's a toss-up.
Oh,
Fire
we
Force.
can't have a big five. We can't have a big 3. They gotta be a big 5, bro. Because we have too much good.
There's
anime.
too many new ones out right now.
I literally just said that. It gotta be a big 5.
Big 5.
Yeah, 5 in the
But,
last 5 makes sense. 5 in the last 5 makes
So,
sense.
We gotta shoot the elephant in the room.
Okay.
You're big on story, right?
Okay.
And you said God of High School.
No. I was just saying, you said Big 5, not God tier.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, because God of High School
Had no story.
is the most
that was Dragon Ball.
confusing.
It was Dragon Ball.
It was. I'm sorry. It was worse than Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
It
can
was-
say
it
that.
was- it was-
Now,
it was
if you want to
good
say
to watch.
God tier, story wise for this episode, is Radiant.
Yes. Yes.
It's
sir.
Radiant.
I gotta look up that
Somebody
one.
said it.
Yes, sir.
If we're talking about the
Yeah.
last 5 years, the storyline, Radiant was
You haven't
immaculate.
watched Radiant yet?
The first two. Listen, Radiant is amazing. I'm gonna tell you
Amazing.
something. What makes you want to watch it even more? When
Yes.
you watch Radiant,
Yes.
when you hear them say sorceress, think of them saying nigga. Watch it.
That's exactly, yes.
Facts.
It was that bad. Yeah.
Oh,
And they gave us a black white food. Let's go, Okacho.
Yep.
They did.
Male, fine. Okacho, fine.
Yep.
Powers are good. Like there's nothing really overpowered in the power. Everything is pretty much balanced. Story,
So
amazing.
We agree.
And Demon Slayer, I'll give him that as well.
We agree in
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, we agree.
Right. We agree in that Radiant is top 5?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. We're agreeing. What we say? Black Clover. Can we agree that Food Wars is top 5?
That wouldn't be this 5 years though.
No, because it's finished.
That's
So
older.
I wouldn't.
Done. It's done.
It's before this.
Yeah, Fool. Yeah,
Before,
yeah, Fool, I think
it
finished
would have
last.
been definitely top. But as far as the new school, Dr. Stone, Radiant, Black Clover,
Fire.
Something else.
Fire Force, definitely.
My
Fire
hero.
Force.
And
And
My
my hero,
Hero.
that's your 5 right there. That's
I
that's
still
your
would
5
say
right there.
Jujutsu Kaisen has to go somewhere in there.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's an honorable mention. Jujutsu Kaisen is an honorable mention.
Not for the fight scenes. The fight scenes outdo
Like, they
every
need
other
more,
show
though.
other than Black Clover.
Jujutsu
I'm just gonna be
Kaisen
honest.
Just
So-
came out this year, though. I feel like they need. A little
Okay,
bit
so you want to
more.
leave that one off?
Yeah, I feel like they need more to
We-
cement
okay.
themselves in the
We're
top 5.
we're gonna hold up. I mean,
Then I'm
we
gonna give
know
you
that
one more
They
then.
cement themselves in the top 5.
Megalobox.
They definitely have potential.
Megalobox.
I've been hearing good things about that. I've been hearing good
Megalobox.
things about that.
Do
Megalobox
feel
is
like
good.
they definitely have.
Oh no, Rising the Shield Hero was in the past 5 years.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can't do this. We can't do this. I'm sorry. We got
That's
to
another. No, we. That's this is
Rising the Shield
another
Hero was in the
episode.
past 5 years.
This
Yep.
might have to
Time
be
I got
another
started
episode,
Natives
man.
of Slime.
Yeah, Reincarnated as Slime was in the last 5 years too. Yep.
It
Yeah,
is. I have
we
it
gotta
as
clear
top
this
5.
list.
Tokyo
I haven't-
Revengers was in the last 5 years.
Yep.
What?
We-
But
Chainsaw
that's
Man.
this year, so that one don't count. That one was this year.
This year need to anything that dropped this year need to like.
We'll leave it
cement-
alone.
2015 or 2020.
Um,
Fair enough. Okay.
Now there is an old one that I forgot to mention earlier.
Which one?
Gurren Lagann, God tier.
Gurren
I
Lagann.
can see that. I can see that.
Top tier. Top tier.
Not God tier, but top tier.
Top tier. Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
I didn't really like Gurren Lagann.
You didn't?
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. Well, I can see how people will like it.
Okay. This is how you know if I
like
hate
it,
anime. If I don't finish it,
top
I
tier.
finish Gurren Lagann. It is watchable. It's not something I would rewatch.
I respect it. I can respect it.
It's an anime that I want
Oh,
to ask
is
you
it wrong to
about.
pick up girls in the dungeon?
That is the last 5 years.
That's in the last 5 years.
It is
And that's top tier.
That is top tier. Now another one that's this year. It's a new rule is 86.
Yes.
86. If you all have not watched it, you should check it out.
Yes.
So
I
I think we should do like a segment where we give our anime that we watched recently to, because I know it's a couple that, yeah.
I'm gonna hold you.
I got a list
I
right
started
here.
watching it because I was born in 1986.
Hey, it works.
No wrong with that. I can respect that.
I was like, what? 86? Let's go.
New anime I want to speak on, Combatants with Dispatch. Have y'all seen that?
Yes, that is hilarious.
I hear what you
It
say.
is good. It's
Combatants of
hilarious.
Dispatch.
Oh yeah.
Combatants will be dispatched.
Tsukimichi, Moonlight Fantasy.
Moonlight Fantasy. Is that last 5 years?
Yeah, that was this year. Literally this year. Yeah.
It's already done.
No. Yeah, it's already done. Yeah.
Yeah, it's done already.
Yeah. It was like 12
didn't enjoy
episodes.
it.
Welcome to Demon
didn't
School,
enjoy
Aruma. Is another one.
Yes.
The World's Finest Assassin, of course.
That's top 5. I don't think that's top 5.
No. We're talking about stuff for this year that just came out that are watched for this year's. Yeah.
The second season just finished.
Yep.
It's one. Hold on. I'm finna butcher the name. So y'all don't judge me.
Revengers is also this year.
Revengers is crazy.
It is.
Son.
It is.
Are you ready?
Arifureta is my shit.
That came out in 2019.
That goes in
this year.
Dude, that goes on the list. That goes on the list. Arifureta from Commonplace to Strongest Hero.
The world's strongest.
Yeah. And the second season comes out next year.
Yes.
Cannot wait.
It is
cannot wait.
Great SK.
You know what I can't wait for? This sports anime conversation that's coming in the next one. That shit was
called Section.
I said this sports section one. That's
yeah. That's gonna be that's a whole conversation.
Okay. Have anybody watched God Eater yet?
Yes. Dude,
nope.
Yes. God Eater is truth.
Facts.
So are we? If we throwing out random stuff, has anybody seen Nambaka?
Nope, have not seen it yet.
Nambaka is funny, and then it gets real dark.
Like you said, no, I'm talking about.
I like Gintama.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice though.
Yeah, it's something.
I sent this anime to you, Voqab. I can't remember the name of it though.
Which one?
Hold on. I just said I can't remember the name of it. I'm trying to find it on my list.
Say that.
Blue Exorcist. Also, if we're taking it back, Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, Blue
Exorcist is amazing.
And can we just can we stop and just do an honorable mention to the Fate series?
Yes.
Never liked Fate. None of
You gotta admit the fight scenes though were legit.
Fight scenes are good. I watched the fight scenes. I just never watched the anime.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And
honorable mention to Parasite.
How to what?
Plunder was good.
Also, honorable mention to Parasite.
Is that the one Alice in Wonderland one? Pandora?
No.
Parasite is you talking about Parasite or Plunder?
No, I thought you said Pandora.
Parasite.
No, I said Plunderer.
Oh, Plunderer. Okay.
Plunderer.
Okay. I thought you said Pandora because Pandora is a trippy one too. It's Alice in Wonderland.
Pandora is crazy.
Yeah. I said
I cannot find this anime.
Parasite That is, that's a good
It
one.
was a great anime, bro.
Yeah.
It was great.
So it's a series. This series anime, I know y'all seen at least one of the series, but
Which one?
a certain scientific railgun, a certain magical
Yeah.
index, a 35% accelerator.
Yep.
Great story. Great story. I like how they all intertwine.
Yes, I agree.
That story writing between all of them, because it's like 5 different series, each has its own series. Yeah, that story writing was
It's 3. It's just one of them was
yeah.
bigger than the other one. I
Yeah.
cannot find this anime. Like it's a new anime that came out this year. And okay, we got to talk
What's
about
it
this.
about?
I am a huge Shaman King fan, and I am thoroughly upset with this new Shaman King.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either. I've heard
I've started
anybody talk
watching
about
it.
it.
I started watching it.
Listen,
I
I
did.
saw that they dropped it.
you
but I
know why I hate it.
Yeah, I
it
If
do.
felt
you
like
are
they was gonna mess
if
it
you're
up.
big
That's why I
on
didn't
voice
watch it.
actors, if you're big on voice
Yeah.
actors, it's gonna piss you off.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't watch it because I saw that they
Yo,
dropped
It
it.
was going to happen.
I
Yeah.
was like, I feel like they're gonna let me down, so I didn't watch it.
Yo sounds like a little bitch.
I believe it.
Don't get me wrong. I like homie's voice being a black character, but I miss his old voice.
I feel that.
What's his name?
Okay.
The one with the hair.
Hold on. Before we even do that, I'm gonna switch gears. What was that
Switch it.
last anime that just came out about the Black Samurai?
Yasuke?
Yes.
Yasuke, yeah.
What did you all think of
That
that?
pi-
Honestly,
That pissed me off. That pissed me off.
Did it piss you off?
it did
Yes,
for me as well.
because the 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 what's the word I'm looking for? The advertisement for it was an anime about the black samurai, and we get 3 episodes in. It's not even about him.
You get one episode in, and
Really?
it's not about him.
Wow.
It's about the girl he's
Serious?
protecting.
Yeah,
Who's
It's
it
about
then?
it's about a white girl who has
it's not a girl
powers
that he's protecting.
that he's protecting.
And
Well,
that,
I mean,
the anime
yeah,
is
the
not.
girl,
It's
but
not even being a samurai. It's like it's magic and everything. I'm like, bro, like
Yeah,
this is a true story. That the
well, what
black
does
samurai
he not?
existed.
Like, he's not.
he's a
big
samurai, but you're thinking Rurouni Kenshin. You get what I'm saying?
No.
You hear Black Samurai, you're thinking Rurouni Kenshin, Afro Samurai. You're thinking sword fights
Yep.
out the wazoo.
I
This
haven't
is
watched it,
magic
so
and cannons and robots and
Ooh, sounds like
he
he dropped the
doesn't. He
ball there
doesn't play a big
badly.
part.
You should watch
he's
it.
the guardian. He's the bodyguard getting her there.
Right.
But it's like it does flashbacks of his past life because they're trying to figure out who he is.
Right.
But that's it. It's not like
I ain't
him
watching
going through and doing something himself.
it. Right, doing shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I added it to the list because I was like, yo, Black Samurai.
Right.
He like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Hearing y'all play
That's
that.
sad to hear. That's very sad to hear. Very disappointing.
I
to hear.
watched 2
Okay.
episodes. I watched one episode, stopped, and was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna give it another shot. Watch the second. I don't think I got through the middle of the second episode. To be
I'm
honest.
glad
Be right
y'all
back. I'm gonna go grab my
I
food.
take
All
it
right.
off before I started, bro. Because I haven't did. It's on the list to
Yeah.
watch.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I suggest you see it,
No.
just so you can at least see the first episode and understand what we mean. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
makes sense.
But
No.
there's no fighting until like the last 5 minutes of the first episode.
No.
Whoa.
I said
And-
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm taking that shit off my list right now, bro. Like,
He's like, I'm in the middle of doing it as we speak.
I really
Oh,
am.
wow.
I'm in the because I literally added it because I was like, oh, it's some Black Samurai type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, bro, no.
All right. So I'm gonna pull up.
That's crazy. What the fuck? Man?
Let me see if I got one other thing here.
However, they just dropped a new season for Baki.
I saw
like-
that. It's supposed to be him training to fight his father because his father finally recognized him.
Yeah, so I ain't start watching it yet.
Yeah. I honestly stopped watching Baki in the middle of Baki
Really?
the Netflix series
It's
because
good.
I'm used to I like the old Baki.
I feel you.
And so like watching
Good
this
though.
one, it was like, I get it, but
It's good, bro.
nah. And then
Not
like
gonna
the
hold
whole King and Ashura at the same time, I'm like, I don't know.
you.
So
It gets,
I'll be
it
honest,
gets,
I haven't caught up like I should.
nah, it gets good, bro. It gets good. I'm gonna hold you,
Okay.
bro. It gets good. You know what? Don't get good. The fucking 7 deadly sins. That's it.
Yeah, that got
Oh
worse.
boy.
That definitely got
What I
worse.
missed?
7 Deadly
What got
Sins
worse?
definitely got worse.
So mad. So mad.
I was
Stop.
hurt by that.
Yes.
Seven Deadly Sins is the worst love story ever. It is so fucking sad.
But
I got another show for us to do later. Unless y'all want to hit it now.
that's it.
It's top 20 most dangerous villain groups someone put together.
That might
I
be
don't
an
agree.
episode in and of itself. That might be an episode
Yeah.
in and of itself.
I don't agree with their list, so I figured I'd throw it to
They
throw it to
made the list
y'all.
already.
Huh?
They made the list already.
They made a list. I don't think it's the right one, but they made a list.
What is it? Top 20 villains?
Top 20 villain groups.
Are you talking about the one that was on Facebook?
Yeah, that one.
I don't agree with that one either.
I don't agree with it. Like I feel like that needs to be redone completely. Like, let's put it this way: they put Algiri Tree as number 20.
Okay. Crazy.
Right.
I'd have to see the list, but wow.
Tokyo Ghoul's Arogiri Tree was the number 20 on the list.
Depends their reason behind it.
Number 1 was Phantom Troop.
From some
was not
From Hunter.
Wow.
Wildin', bro. They're wildin'.
Do you see what I'm saying now?
What about the
What?
monkey?
That's nah, stop.
The
Yeah,
homunculus
that's
are on here.
Before you said that, I was like, it depends on their reasoning.
Nope. Nope.
Because if their reasoning was like, oh, well, after the first season, shit just went, then I'd be like, all right, I get it. Because that's real. I'm saying, after Tokyo Ghoul first season, it kind of fell off, and we ain't even going to talk about season 3. That shit was just dumpster juice. So, you know what I'm saying? If that was their reasoning, I could have let them slide. But then you told me that they put Phantom Troop as number 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's dead. That's dead.
Okay. Y'all watched Rurouni Kenshin, right?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
Yep.
They said the Jupon Gantana
Yes.
are higher than correction. They're lower than Port Mafia from Bungo Stray Dogs.
No.
Wow. Who did this? Someone got paid off to do that list.
Right.
Who made this list? Right. Like who,
That's why I said it's a list that I would love to go through with y'all. Like I feel like it's something for a different day, but
That's an episode. That's an episode. We can tear that list to shreds.
Tear it to shreds. I appreciate it.
Anime?
I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll do that.
That could be its own episode.
So,
who made this list and do they really watch anime? These are the two questions.
it was a Facebook list.
Was it from comicbookresources.com? That's my next question.
I don't even know. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even remember. I just when I see dumb stuff, I just grab it so it can be talked about.
I feel that.
It's one of them situations. It's like, yeah, I ain't got time.
Try.
Oh no, my face is not up on the stream. I wonder why.
I can see you.
Probably because you turned off the camera.
No, because in the group, my shit is I'm right here.
Huh?
My camera is on.
Don't
It's just
know.
not on the screen.
Oh, that picture with Naruto, it was Neji. It was Neji, Shikamaru, Choji, and Kiba with Naruto.
Oh,
Talking
damn,
about the
Neji.
real
Damn.
squad. Yeah.
Poor Neji. They did him dirty. They did him dirty.
Man.
That's another story for another
dirty.
day.
So dirty.
You don't.
Still nothing. Oh, well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how long do y'all want to keep going? Because we can end it out here, and I've got one thing I want to do to end it out, or
I'm
we can
down
do
to
one
keep
or two
going.
more
We can
posts.
end it.
Keep going.
I'm down for
We can
whatever.
end it. We can end it out. We can end this out. We have a bunch of good ideas and just save them for another day, as they say.
All right. So then I'm gonna
It's
do.
up to
We're
y'all.
gonna end it out with this then. So give me 1 second. So in actually, it's funny that we had the conversation we had earlier about youth and uh not just learning from those who came before you, and that's for anybody, but embracing it and continuing to move forward. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna play this clip here. It is Chadwick.
Rest in
Um,
peace.
Chadwick the champion. That's how I like to call him.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
uh, yeah, rest in peace. Definitely, definitely. The man
Yeah.
was
He's that. He's that for sure.
a lot. That man was a lot. The fact that he completed, was it 8 movies, 9 movies, while going through his
Going now.
treatments,
I'm going through chemo,
while going through chemo, and you couldn't tell.
and you couldn't
That's
tell.
amazing.
Jackie Robinson, Black Panther, 21 Bridges.
All that
It,
shit,
it was
bro.
like 3 or 4 other ones as well.
Yep.
And the
Snap,
fact
bro.
when he went on social media and everybody was talking down on him, I'm like, bro, something apparently wrong.
It was clearly
And now they
wrong.
feel bad. Fuck them niggas.
Right. So we're gonna go ahead and switch gears real quick, and we're gonna listen to Chad real quick.
Washington.
What about the most recent that you can think of that made you cry?
Black Panther, I shed a tear. I didn't have money to pay for this.
Imagine receiving a letter that your tuition for that summer was paid for.
And I've basically been holding this secret my whole career. When I came back, I got a beneficiary letter, and it said Denzel Washington paid for you. You know, and I was like, what?
I didn't know him. Felicia Richard was helping kids, and she called different people, and she called me, and I said, yeah, I'll sponsor wherever. And she said, well, you're sponsoring me. Or he called to thank me.
And what you
It's
say?
so Felicia was talking.
He was like, well, I haven't met you yet. And I said, yeah, I got to tell you something. You know, you pay for me to go to school. He said,
I think I hear
so that's
somebody
why
on the
I'm
other
here. You owe me
side.
money.
Okay, Chad, I want my money back. I went to the premiere for Black Panther here in New York, and I saw Ryan Coogler and Chad. He said, oh, I just wanted to thank you for paying. I said, yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm not here to see that. I'm not here. I like the movie Black Panther, yeah, and Wakanda forever, but where's my money? And the 40 years I've been in this game came back to me. I said, man, look at these young boys, man. And I actually just started, I was like, whew. You know, Sydney to now, and I'm in the gap, and me and many others are in the gap. But it was like, man, I felt like the third leg of the relay race. Like, yeah, go.
Yeah.
Now, I ran behind them. I'm still running, but I was like, man, they gone. They're gone.
I know personally that your generosity extends past what you have given on the stage and screen. I have no doubt that there are similar stories at Boys and Girls
I can't hear
clubs and
nobody.
theaters and churches across the country where I know you have also inspired and motivated others. An offering from a sage and a king is more than silver and gold. It is a seed of hope, a bud of faith. There is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
And not just because of me.
Here. Are you
My
guys not
internet's
hearing?
acting out. No.
And a clip, I went to the Facebook page and watched it.
Oh no, you're fine. Here. We're gonna do this. Let's see if I can put it here. No, there's no way for me to put it in the thing and play it. Yeah, the only way to do it is to play it through the. Here, let me try something. Well, no, yeah, if any sounds coming through y'all speakers, it's gonna reverberate into the audio. That's probably why.
Right.
So if your sound was off, that's probably why you didn't hear it. Because your sound was off for the recording. That's why.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, we'll finish it out then, and then we'll come back and kind of. But I'm pretty sure it has the words at least throughout the whole thing. So. Do.
But my whole cast, that generation, stands on your shoulders. The daily battles won, the 1,000 territories gained, the many sacrifices you made for the culture on film sets through your career, the things you refused to compromise along the way, laid the blueprints for us to follow. And so now, let he who has watered be watered. Let he who has given be given to. It is an honor to now know you, to learn from you, and join in this work with you. May God bless you exceedingly and abundantly more in what's in store than he ever has before. God bless you.
All right, so that was what I wanted to put through. It was just kind of like we all got somebody that came before us. You know what I mean? There's always a group of other people that came before you, no matter what the situation is. And so just keeping that in mind and continuing to work forward. You know what I'm saying? To continue to pay things forward. Continuing to respect what was already done is the only way you'll ever continue to succeed. Because the instant you say, I can do this by myself, you've already failed.
That makes sense.
What if I could do it by myself, though?
But did you?
I did them push-ups by myself.
You did the push-ups by yourself?
Who made push-ups?
Who designed the exercise?
I did that shit, though.
But who designed the exercise? Who created you to give you arms?
My parents.
So you didn't do it by yourself.
And then you gotta think they parents.
You going way back, nigga.
Who fed you saying, to give you the strength to get to this day?
I ain't even eat.
True.
I don't be eating, bro. Shit.
Yeah, everybody. There's the people because there's always that. And I love Voqab for this because there's always that one person that's gonna throw it. But what if?
Right,
and we all do it. We all do it in this group. It's like one of us is gonna say it.
Yeah,
but what if? I mean, and that's what keeps you on your toes. But you got to remember that even with all this, like we've accomplished. Each one of us four have accomplished many things in life.
Yes.
But there was always, no matter how small, no matter how minute, there was always somebody who assisted, even if it was just, hey, you got this.
You got this, bro.
Even if it was just that.
Facts.
So never feel that you, one, are by yourself, because you always have somebody else who's going through something similar who's by your side, even though they may not physically
Or
be
who's
there.
been there already.
Or who's been there already. Exactly. All right. I was gonna talk about I try to do motivational Mondays. Last week I did a post from World Trigger, and I did like the five steps to leveling up in your life. So if y'all get a chance, check out that video. I broke it up to each step. So if you just want to watch a particular step, you can check that out on the YouTube channel. But either way, we're gonna get back to that next on Monday. I'm gonna post the next one. I think maybe if we do another one of these, we can kind of talk about that starting out. Talk about whatever the, you know what I'm saying, whatever it was, the motivational piece was for the week, and then kind of jump into whether it's the 20 villain groups that we don't agree with or sports anime.
You're skipping something.
Whichever one, you know.
You're skipping something. The one topic I was ready for, you're skipping it.
No, what topic that I miss?
The Disney anime, Twisted Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did forget about that topic. Okay, yeah, we got to end it. We'll end it with that then. We'll end it with that. So, first question before we get into that. What are y'all thoughts and how do y'all feel the anime community is going to, the anime production community, how big of a hit do you think this is going to take for like places like production companies like High Dive, Sentai, some of the smaller companies, with Amazon jumping in to start making anime? What do you think that's going to happen?
I don't think so. I think Disney's just trying to get all the money like they usually do. They haven't touched the anime market yet, so they're just gonna do their own thing. I mean, they couldn't buy Crunchyroll, they couldn't buy Funimation, so maybe they just decided to just do their own thing. Maybe we get a Kingdom Hearts anime out of this. Who knows? But
that would actually be dope though.
That would be the only thing though. The only thing though.
Like, do you think that will actually get anything of substance anime wise? What do y'all think?
Probably not now. Maybe like a couple of years. They need to. They got to crawl before they walk. So it depends on.
This is my thing. If you're looking for substance, I would say they have substance and stuff that they let go, like shows that they let. Okay. When you think of Disney, some of your favorite Disney shows, you think of stuff like Kim Possible, right? Everybody loves Kim Possible, man or woman, don't matter. But think about this though. It's some shows that they had that would have been better as anime.
Okay, give me a couple.
Jake, American Dragon.
I respect that. Okay. American Dragon would have been good as an anime.
American Dragon would have been amazing as an anime, even if it kept the same art style, just had a better storyline.
Right.
True.
And I'm talking about the first art style, not the second art style. They have two different art styles.
Okay.
The one that was closer to Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's another. I can say that. I'm sorry. Jackie Chan Adventures
was amazing. That was an amazing show in general.
A good idea.
That's
definitely lightning in the bottle.
We're gonna touch on the talisman.
Yeah, that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Disney have their shows. Like one of the best shows I've seen come out of Disney in recent years is fucking Gravity Falls. That was an amazing concept and very different for Disney. Yeah. And the fact that they're going anime way with it, I feel like they have what they can do. It's just don't over Disneyfy it. Don't like this Twisted Wonderland is an amazing idea, cool. But it puts me in mind of the movie that they had, Descendants. Yeah. When you had the kids of the Disney villains and the Disney heroes living together.
That was a weird idea. That was a weird idea. That was a very weird idea.
It was weird, but it was good for the fact of the matter that you have a younger generation coming, and it's showing that Disney's trying to evolve itself.
I can see that.
But they have so much. They have the means, and they have the power and the rights to shows to make them anime. Anime Star Wars. Disney got Star Wars.
Yeah. I wouldn't. They don't need to do anything else with Star Wars. I'm gonna be honest.
You know they're going to. That's one of their biggest. That's one of their biggest money grabbers.
I know. Okay. So, question: Avatar animated.
Anime.
Anime, definitely. I can see it as an
I'm
anime.
not talking about
You
Last
want to call it
Airbender.
that?
I
of
thought you were talking
course.
about
We're not talking about the
Blue
movie,
Avatar.
of course.
We're talking about the Blue Avatar.
Yeah.
Blue Avatar. I'm ready for the second one. I'm ready.
Nope.
You don't see it as an anime?
No, it's just CGI. I wouldn't consider that an anime. That's just me.
No. I was saying if they turned it into
Could you see it as an
as
anime?
one?
Oh, as a
Yes.
Oh, okay, that way.
Yeah.
That would be Ezekiel, wouldn't it? Technically.
I mean, it might be in a second almost.
Technically, yeah.
It depends how they do it. He ain't really going to another. He just
But he could, like, they could set it up as one though.
They could set it up like that though.
Because he technically, like, at the end of the first movie, he became one of them.
Right. Oh shit.
So, interesting. I don't know. I think some of these smaller companies are gonna end up bottoming out. Like, not immediately, but unless in the next 3 to 5 years they beef up their catalog a lot, I don't think
We're gonna get a whole. The time I got reincarnated as a puppy, animating and stuff now.
Right.
The time I got reincarnated as myself.
So, can we touch on this topic? Kind of like close with it, but not exactly. What is it with today's entertainment industry that they continue to repeat the same stories as if no one else has any imagination?
It's
You want a real halfway answer? I can give you a real answer.
Go for it.
All right, real answer is lack of creativity, lack of the arts. If you really want to think about it, I think they keep regurgitating and rebooting a lot of stuff nowadays. Right. Especially our generation in particular, we would have probably been the ones doing some of this creative stuff, but what did our parents make us do? Get regular jobs and not do anything in the arts or writing or anything of that stuff. And then people mad why they're bringing stuff like the original Law and Order coming back, or you're mad that they're rebooting. I don't know. They could reboot not Lupin the Third, but they could reboot. I don't know. Shoot, New York Undercover shit. I don't know.
Right, anything. Evangelion, something like that. If they do that, I'm gonna be so mad. Let's gonna leave that alone. But anyway.
Yeah, it's just as a lack of creative focus, and then the people who run the studios don't want to give nobody a chance.
True.
That's another
they don't
thing
want to
too.
give anybody new. Yeah, I can see that.
So the fact of the matter is, like, you gotta understand a lot of the stuff that they're rebooting or revamping is stuff that was very popular, but it was so popular to the point they're trying to see, can you redo the popularity with a whole nother generation? Yeah. Like the Power Rangers. We had Power Rangers in the 90s. Then that last Power Ranger movie, it wasn't bad if you think of it as the aspect of it being a whole new story, but it was strictly the fact that they made it for somebody else.
Yeah.
They didn't make it for us. Which we accepted it. Like,
it was still
I think
good.
The funny thing I seen. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta understand that. That's why I didn't watch the Right. That's why I didn't watch the last Ninja Turtles, The Rise of TMNT. I didn't watch that. That just didn't feel like it wasn't for me. So I didn't watch.
That series I couldn't watch. I couldn't do that one. I saw clips and I was like, okay, maybe I should check it out because they had some decent little clips. Like a couple fights with Shredder at the end. I was like, okay, what the heck is this? But hey,
wasn't for me. Like
I've seen the memes of in recent years where it's like, I know it was real big when the Dragon Ball Z Broly movie came out, and when Incredibles 2 came out, that majority of the people going to see is gonna be grown and old, like our generation, but it's actually made for the younger generation.
True.
Like, y'all think it's made for y'all, but y'all don't care about it like we do.
Right.
True.
I really don't.
They don't. Yeah. I mean, but honestly though, is any kid movie really made for the kid?
Not anymore. Not in this day and age.
After it's a series on TikTok where the guy he does. It's funny because he's like stuff that we miss as kids, but now that we watch the
Yeah,
dope, we knew it
going
wasn't
back
meant
to
for
Little
us.
Mermaid, the whole nine. Yeah, all of them had it.
Oh my god, it was like it's so many cartoons, like even to
Yep,
Scooby Doo. Like y'all remember the Scooby Doo movie, the first one,
yep,
where Scooby and
Yep.
Shaggy was in the truck eating. They wasn't eating; they was getting high.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, duh. Niggas knew that though.
yeah.
We didn't, but when you
They just
first watched
But
the
as
confirmed
show,
what
we
movies
kids,
we
you
didn't know
weren't
knew.
that.
thinking about it though. Yeah,
I was shit.
he said you were that kid then,
I
huh?
was the Mr. Me, the Mr. Machine straight up just screamed hippie shit, bro.
Yeah, I can see that. The flower
Mm-hmm.
was on it and everything.
Like, yeah. Peace
Flowers
and
all
love.
over it.
Gonna burn this bud and fucking keep it pushing, bro. And then Shaggy
Mm-hmm.
always had that
He had the
fucking
munchies.
chill
They always
ass.
had the money.
True.
Yo, I'm hot. That when was Shaggy not high, bro?
Yeah, he did stay high. Shaggy stayed
Oh,
high.
He was eating dog food. I mean, he was eating dog biscuits. You know he was all right.
He
Come
was
on
And
now.
always
Scooby was
high,
sitting right
always had the
next to him
money,
the
and
entire
very
time.
paranoid.
Yeah. And they went straight for the refrigerator no matter where they went. So
always, every time, bro.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, side note, I forgot to mention it earlier. When we got on the whole Team 4-star conversation earlier,
Word.
there is
Yeah.
an SAO abridged that those who have watched Sword Art need to watch. It's not Team 4-star, but it's just as good.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay?
will be
It's
checking it
just the
out.
first season. But yeah, it when I say dude, hilarious, hilarious. It is everything, every sarcastic thought you know Kirito said in his head, they say it. It's like that. Like, there's no reason to wonder where your God is, because he's right here. And he's fresh out of mercy. like,
I saw that
like,
TikTok
it's
yesterday.
That's
crazy.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, y'all gotta
A
watch
bridge
that
is
though.
like amazing. I love a bridges.
Oh, they're great. I want
Yeah.
to do one. Like, I want to do an abridge. I would love to, because I've got everything set up now and I'm almost done. I want to take an anime and redo the voices so they're not the regular ones that everyone
I
uses.
mean,
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Kind of. Depends on where you want to go in that
you
direction.
understand
right, right. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about.
could
There
have
you
not.
go. But yeah, like I really want to do one and just go through and just like redo the voices because I feel like it's the same people, the same voice actors that do 90% of the anime in English.
Yeah, and
Funimation.
that's. I feel like that's kind of
Funimation.
sucky in one point. Then another time it's like, okay, Christmas about is Christmas about.
I respect
You,
that. I
but
respect
then
that.
it's like then you got it's time where it's like, bro, like I get it. He's a great. This guy's a great voice actor, or this girl's a great voice actor, but she don't fit that character.
That character.
I feel
That and
like
the other
just
part
like
is,
when you seen Shaman King, right?
oh yeah, yeah,
Original
The
or the
main
yeah. The
character,
voices were
the
not
main character voice does not
does
fit
not
Yo
match
Asakura.
how they have him. Yeah,
Not even
the
a little
character,
bit.
not at all, not at all.
Red or
because
Win,
my
his voice don't
son
fit.
not does.
And I'm not saying that
Oh no,
strictly
I of
because
course I watch subs, but my thing is this: I want a dub that matches the language of the sub, not its different words.
I don't want the dub.
I want a dub that's in another vocal type. You know what I mean? It's got some flavor to the voice, and it's saying the same words that are at the bottom of the screen when I sub it.
hmm
Because we all know anyone who watches dubs and subs knows that when you play them both at the same time, they never match up.
Oh, never.
Never.
And that's the
My
reason why,
son
personally,
said,
I watch
I
subs.
love you. My dub said
now
you love me.
for me, the argument of all time is sub versus dub, which I feel like is the dumbest argument.
It
You
is.
like what you like.
It
The
is.
greatest
Um,
argument,
but
nigga.
for me, It is some animes I can watch dubs. It's some I can watch sub. It's some I cannot stand sub. It's some I can't stand dub.
True.
I cannot watch
True.
One Piece sub. I cannot watch One Piece sub.
I
I
have
cannot.
to.
Crazy. You're
I have
watching
to.
One Piece dubbed? You're
Yes, I
watching
can't
One
watch it
Piece
sub.
dubbed?
I
I
can't
can't.
watch it
I can't.
dubbed. How?
I can't watch it subbed.
Stop
I
Ugh.
don't
watching.
like the. Mind you, you have to remember.
Disrespectful
One
motherfucker.
Piece was
I love you to
introduced
death.
to
You are
me.
my brother. Don't you dare continue to watch One Piece. You're watching One Piece dubbed?
Oh boy.
Get out of here. No.
First and foremost, if I wanted to, I could finish One Piece. I could have been caught up. The only reason I can't is because a couple of the voice actors aggravate me personally. Like I can't stand their
In
voice.
sub?
And so,
Which ones?
Don't care.
Chomper cannot do Chomper. Chomper pisses me off.
Chopper.
Chomper pisses me off.
I mean,
I fuck with Zoro. I fuck with Luffy. Can't do Sanji. Sanji pisses me off.
really?
Usopp is alright, but I like the funny Usopp voice anyway.
I mean, I
But
could see
Chomper and
Chopper.
Sanji kills me.
Who?
Huh? Usopp?
Usopp?
Yes.
Sound like you said Usopp.
I said
Like, I don't know
Usopp.
who that is.
I guess I can see Chopper. Chopper is just like a goofy little kid though, so like that's why it don't bother me
I
none,
get
I
that.
guess.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people. Okay, I hit y'all with somebody hard. I cannot stand Goku sub voice in any
Oh
sub.
no, I have to
There's
watch
a
it
lot of
dub.
people like that. There is a lot of people
Dragon
like
Ball, I
that.
have to watch
But
it in
we
English.
Any
know Goku as the
I've
dub.
gotten used to it.
no.
Yeah. I mean, it's also
I
how you're
cannot.
introduced to it too, though. Like, I think sometimes the way you're introduced to it is the way you kind of follow through with a show. You know, like with
Now,
One Piece, I was
one
introduced
of my
to it
favorite
sub,
shows to watch.
so that's why I stayed that way. Once I heard the dub, I was like, eh. But I know a lot of people who started with Toonami. You know what I mean? And so they
What is
watched it
Tsunami? It was 4
dub.
kids.
Oh yeah, 4 kids, right?
One Piece on 4 kids for a little bit.
Yeah. So, and they started watching it in English, and so they stayed that way the rest of the way through. So, I mean, I get it.
Now, Dr. Stone and Demon Slayer, I can watch for sub. I love it. I like Inosuke more sub more than I do dub. It adds to the show because he has a raspy voice, but he looks like a female.
So me,
I can see that.
like for me, again, this looking at the story. One, yes, you have the sound pieces that catch you, right? Because those are triggers that'll stop you at any point if the person don't sound right. I completely I agree and understand that. But the fact that the subtitles, like even if I'm watching dub, I have the subtitles on. Like anytime, if I do watch it dub, I still put the subtitles on so I can get the full story, or at least closer to what the full story is. Because the vibe, whenever you watch the subtitles, it's always different than the vibe you get just listening to the dub. I've never seen it the other way around. I've never seen it not true. Like you have a more in-depth storyline. The character conversations and the nuances of their relationships, I feel come through clearer in the sub versions than the English adaptations of what they want to say.
Original.
If that makes sense.
It was made to be Japanese, girl.
So like I feel like
it probably depends on the situation or the cast of the show. I mean, perfect example. I've only watched Yu Yu Hakusho sub maybe like twice. I just feel like they're a bit more accurate because Yusuke sounds more like a punk and you in the dub than the sub to me.
So I will tell you this: the storyline is completely darker if you watch it dubbed, right? But keep your subtitles on. Listen to what he's saying and read it at the same time. It gives whole new meanings to certain scenes. Like
I've heard about that.
The assholishness of it is so much deeper. It's so much greater. If you like, even if you're listening to it in English, if you read it, you'll see the difference in the dialogue, and it makes certain like EA so much more of a badass. Like it's just certain things that like that. That's like I can't.
EA is fucking. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
My
EA
favorite
is great.
anime character, hands down.
Yeah,
It's
EA
fire.
is great. But yeah, that's me. So even if I watch dub, and again, I'm nothing against it, but I feel that whenever they do a dub, what my thing is this: why can't you just take the actual transcript and do
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you cutting out
Well,
words or
was
this,
the
that, and the other?
same thing as
Probably office politics or some shit like that. Who
Probably.
knows?
You're probably right. I agree with you.
It's not.
But it takes away
Well,
from the
one thing
story,
is
though. You know? And so it's
they
like, I
don't want to
get
pay
that
people
maybe
for
you're
their
trying
time.
to. I don't know. I don't know.
I know at one point in time they said they pay you by the word
By the
for
word,
voice
yep.
acting too.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's
That's
one
how big
thing
your
could be
script
a
is.
factor.
Oh,
And
yeah.
depending on who it is, you know, Christopher Sabat and Sean Schemmel, they can pay bank.
Yeah.
Like, think about this. Fucking Vince Diesel makes so much money saying 4, 5 words for a whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Made me want to
Yeah.
start voice acting.
Look, why do you think I'm trying to do? What do you think I'm trying to do,
What's
bro?
that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been doing voiceovers. I've been actually I've started doing voiceovers for books on Amazon. So
Okay.
I got a couple that
That's pretty
I'm
good.
working on right now. So, but yeah. By the way, if y'all are interested in that for real, acx.com is where you can get the
Put it in the chat.
gigs for. Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat. But acx.com is for is where Amazon gets they set up all their Audible books. You know what I'm saying? For
Mm-hmm.
voiceover, if you want to do voiceover and stuff on books, that's where.
Oh, good to know.
Yep.
My voice acting for voiceover is good.
So.
Motherfuckers laughing at my books.
So between getting the books together, I got the novel almost done. I'm finalizing editing now. Hopefully I'll have it published out by January at the latest. And that'll be my first novel, sci-fi fantasy novel. Shaded Souls. So hopefully I'll have that out here soon.
So I have a question for everybody before we leave out.
Yes, sir.
Who was that one character that you found out the voice actor was not what you thought it was, or whom you thought it was?
Every male character
I,
that I found out was a female woman.
so Team basically Team Gohan, basically all the males in Dragon Ball Z was kids or women.
Yeah.
But I got one. I don't know if y'all remember the Disney show Lab Rats.
Yeah.
Anybody remember that show?
Nah.
Great show.
Yeah.
I do.
Great show. Great, one of Disney X's best shows. I was pissed off when I found out that Principal Perry was Naruto's voice, and I knew it. Like when I heard about it and I listened to Naruto, I was like, "Fuck."
So we got Shaniqua saying Bart Simpson when she found out the
Bart.
voice for Bart
Yeah.
Simpson.
Yeah. But I did not know Principal Perry was Naruto until like I was just sitting there and somebody has mentioned it, and I'm watching Naruto. And he said something like that is Principal Perry.
Yep.
Like, and she's not disguising her voice. She's talking regular, and she's Naruto.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What about finding out Shredder was Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince? That was a shocker.
That was
Which makes it so bad.
That one I kind of knew.
I knew, but didn't know that I knew. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew who James Avery was, but I didn't know. Like, I knew him as a voice actor, but I didn't know that was Uncle Phil until like I knew, like, oh snap, that is Uncle Phil. Like I knew the name, I just didn't know it was him.
You knew Uncle Phil was James Avery. And
No,
you knew
I didn't know.
James
Okay,
Avery,
I knew who
but
James Avery was, but I didn't know Uncle Phil was James Avery. Like I knew who the person was, but I didn't know the face of the person.
Okay, I see.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can see that. I mean, even if you watch Fresh Prince, sometimes he does slip into the Shredder voice once in a while, certain episodes.
Yeah, he does. I thought that was like.
Yeah.
R.I.P. man, James Avery was a great
That was yes, that was definitely another great. You know what? And this is a conversation we'll have another day. But I'll end it with this, and I said we go ahead and close out. We are losing a lot of legends, and I don't see many to replace them in the current generation. So
that's factual.
my proposal is this: in one facet of life or another, anyone listening to this, anyone on here, become the legends for this generation.
Facts.
So that when we leave, the ones coming after know what real legends are supposed to be.
True. That's a good way to end it. That's true.
Message.
True.
Respect.
Definitely needed that. Oh, most definitely.
You know, because we grew up with the people that are dying, and we're like, these were legends. You know what I mean? We have intimate knowledge of kind of how they impacted us. But the ones who come after us, they don't know these people like we did. They didn't grow up with them. You know what I mean? They just see them dying. And so unless someone kind of carries on those things, the legends that they have to live up to are not going to be the legends that we had. The entire dynamic will change at that point. As it already is. So, all right, let's go around. Go ahead and close out however you want to close out. Jay, let's start with you, then we'll go Voqab, then Rod.
Oh, you gotta start with the baby first.
Yeah, of course.
The pleasure's mine. Shit, I ain't really got nothing. This was fun. This was really fun. Got a lot of info. Learned a little bit. I knew more than y'all thought I did. But yeah, this is. I'm ready for the next stuff. I'm ready for the next stuff.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. Voqab.
Yo, it's Voqab. We out here, VOQAB. Check me on Instagram at the same shit, VOQAB. But mostly, go to soulyspoken.com. L-E-Y? What?
SOULELYSPOKEN.com. I got it up there for you.
Fail.
.com. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember how to spell my own shit. So my poetry. Go check that though, for real. Soulyspoken.com. If anything, if you don't check me on IG, YouTube, none of that, go to soulyspoken.com. If you into poetry, I do that. It's life.
And we'll do a spoken word day one day as well. We're gonna do a spoken word.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah. Rod.
Okay, what about me? Well, I don't have much to promote right now. Like I said, I'm just an easygoing guy. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, one thing about me is always going to be the same. Silvix615. That's SILVIX 615. So if you see that, more likely it's me.
All right. And again, the Panda of Pandemonium. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. We will be doing this again. I think the gentlemen are in agreement that we'll probably start maybe a weekly or monthly thing.
Yes, I'm with
We'll work on scheduling on that. But either way, so we'll work that out. But yeah, it looks like this is gonna be. Thank you, Natalia. I appreciate that for whichever person you were talking about with the beautiful put. So beautifully put. So we look forward to seeing you all back. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun.
Hey.
Yeah.
Very fun. We are gonna do some live feeds of just anime watching, and those will probably just be straight Twitch streams. So we can just talk trash and watch new anime. That may be something we get into.
What's up?
I actually have an idea with that.
Yeah.
I think we should all do like that one scene that got us in the anime, and we all do like a watch party of that scene.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, that sounds cool.
I'm down. So yeah, we'll plot out and plan out some stuff, and then we will come back with you all with more content. Expect, like I said, to see more of these, and we will be back. Thank you for joining. Absolutely.